Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth, and alongside me once again is Lance Rock as we get ready for Heart of the Lakes Conference action, doubleheader style tonight. The boys will kick things off with Staples-Motley, followed by the girls with the Cardinals of Staples-Motley in the nightcap here live from the Hive. Some Friday night basketball action here for you on the 549 Media Network.
Yeah, and if you were following along on 549 Media, you probably just saw the finish of the JV game. Yellowjackets successful in opening up tonight's action, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm not sure, reading and following along with Staples, I don't think they've been at full strength yet this year, so a couple upset losses, but this is a really good team, Jason, coming back. They made it to the semifinals, lost to Pequot Lakes, and they were a powerhouse last year as well, and they've got a lot of athletes. We've seen it on the football field this year. The Yellowjackets have. They will come and they will play hard. So Yellowjackets need to be ready. I'm most interested to see what kind of lineup the Cardinals can bring on the floor tonight.
These teams coming in with differing records right now. The Yellowjackets 1-2 overall and in the Heart of the Lake. Staples-Motley coming in at 2-2, 1-0 with their lone win in the conference over Frazee by a score of 73-65. We got a full pregame show lined up for you here from the Hive. We'll take a break, come back, and get you set up for tonight's doubleheader live here from the Hive on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellowjackets and the Cardinals warming up here for tonight's game. Last time these two teams played last year, it was a narrow victory for the Yellowjackets, pulling off a 72-67 victory. They were led by Alex Bloom with 27, Cole Reuter had 11, and Will Branker had 12. For the Yellowjackets, those three guys graduated. One of the players, though, had a big game. He was out tonight, as Nathan Rustad, after that hard collision on Tuesday. The good thing is he is okay. We'll have to sit out some time due to his injury, but nothing serious, and it's good to see that everything came back, and he'll be back for the Yellowjackets soon.
Yeah, and it just he's been a leader so far this year. We talked about games last year he had, and it's definitely a miss for the Yellow Jackets for sure. But again, a good time to build that depth. We talked a little bit about the girls in foul trouble last night. Same thing when you get an early injury like this. If you can get them back after Christmas, get back in the flow of things, I don't think it's all bad. Obviously, Nathan would disagree with me as he'd love to be playing tonight. But again, I think it'll build some depth for the Yellow Jackets, Jason, and you're going to need that as the year goes on.
A couple of players expected to step up and kind of did a little bit in that Barnesville game was Cade Razor and Mika Leonard, and they played some big minutes, had some nice points in that game. Leonard finished with 14. Razor had 9 in the tough 3-point loss to Barnesville.
Well, Leonard has a sweet-looking jump shot, and if this is your first time to watch the Yellow Jackets, you'll know when he gets his feet set. It's as a smooth a release as I've seen in a while, and it looks pretty when it goes through the net. And Razor's just, when he stays out of foul trouble, and sometimes I don't think that's his own fault, but when he stays out of foul trouble, he really has some size and some strength underneath the boards that makes him a physical mismatch against a lot of teams, and he makes a lot of things happen for the Yellow Jackets.
Now on the Staples-Motley side, like you said, battling some injuries, couple of tough losses, opening up with a tough loss to West Central. Then they followed with a pair of nice victories, knocking off Frazee and Piers, but then they suffered a 2-point defeat to Aiken.
Yeah, so up and down rocky road so far. I don't think it's the start probably the Cardinals thought they were going to come out with. In theory, when they're healthy, when everybody's on the court, they should bring back a majority of what they had last year, missing 1 or 2 pretty good players like every team does. But again, for the Cardinals, I think they're looking to spread the wealth a little bit, get some of these guys back when they can, and again, get after Christmas and get going. But one name that we're going to be talking about tonight is Eli Rutten. He has played really well this year. He played really well last year. He'll run point guard. He'll do a lot of things for the Cardinals. Also, their quarterback of their football team, which has been very successful for the last 2 years. So you know this guy's a leader. He's a captain, and they're going to follow him no matter what's happening.
And in that contest last year, Lance, Rutten poured in 31 points and almost willed his team to that victory over the Yellow Jackets. But it's a new slate here tonight at the Hive, and we'll take a break, come back with more here on the 549 Media Network. Picture this, brand new floors that make your home feel brand new. At Interiors by Winkles in Perham, flooring isn't just what we do, it's all we do. For over 35 years, our family-owned showroom has helped homeowners find the perfect carpet, hardwood, vinyl, or tile. We handle it all. Design ideas, detailed estimates, and expert installation, so you can enjoy the results, not the stress. Interiors by Winkles, where flooring meets expertise. Visit interiorsbywinkles.com to start today.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota, a great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit ottertaillakescountry.com.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Hi, I'm Tammy Jo Awney at United Community Bank, your local community bank. We've been serving the area since 1911, helping families grow, businesses expand right here locally. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from your friends at United Community Bank. We'd like to thank you for banking locally, serving you locally in Perham, Frazee, and Dent.
United Community Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Well, welcome back once again into the Hive, our Heart of the Lakes Conference basketball action on a nice cold Friday evening here in Perham. It's the Yellowjackets and the Staples-Motley Cardinals. The first game tonight is the boys basketball game, followed by the girls here from the Hive. And it should be a fun doubleheader here tonight as the Yellowjackets looking for win number 2, Staples-Motley looking for win number 3 in what should be a battle. 2 close battles last year that went the Yellow Jacket way. And the Yellow Jackets again, quick turnaround for the boys. Tomorrow afternoon they head over to the Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Classic, where they'll take on Park Christian tomorrow afternoon. Some good games there all day at the Cobber Gymnasium in the Memorial Auditorium. I believe one of the feature games of the day, if I remember correctly, is Pelican Rapids and Henning, I believe. And that should be a fun one tomorrow afternoon as well.
Yeah, lots of good games. And for the Yellow Jackets, Park Christian has a nice team, and you just never know when when you go to those and it's a day game after a night game, those sorts of things, how it all boils out for these guys. But again, I think the Yellow Jackets are really just ready to get on the court. They have weather, different things, just that beginning of the schedule. They haven't got a lot of playing time yet, and I think they're still trying to find their way just a little bit with the seniors that they lost last year and bringing in some new guys. Definitely tonight they're going to have to find a way to stop Rutten. He had 20 points against Aiken in their last loss, and he's kind of been around that 20-point range like you noted, Jason, 31 against us last year. So, again, he's definitely got to be somebody we key on, and they've got some size underneath, and Josiah Burton, 6'5" kid, really put together type kid, has been 14, 15-point scorer, just a lot of putbacks, finding position, and that may be where Razor, you talked about him earlier, that may be where he has to come into play, not get into foul trouble and be able to defend underneath the basket.
New Horizons starting lineups tonight for Staples-Motley. It's Connor Coons, a senior, Josiah Burton, a junior, and then seniors Eli Rutten, Noah Larson, and Peyton Jars for head coach Zach Wall for the Cardinals. Again, 2-2, 1-0 in the conference. The Yellow Jackets, a couple of changes in their starting lineup due to injury and also other things. At forward will be Tate Zacharias. At guard, Isaiah Farrell. At center tonight, Cade Razor. A forward, it's Cypress Seal. And at a guard, Mika Leonhard for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets, a little change up. Again, Rustad out of the lineup. They're going to miss his presence in a lot of ways. He's a good shooter. He's a slasher. He defends. I think it's his leadership and what he brings on the floor and just his excitement for the game is something that they're going to miss tonight. But that being said, you got to pick up the pieces. I like Leonhard's shot. Let's see if they can get him in an early flow of the game. I think one of the keys is Cypress Thiel, and he's such a dynamic player. I like that he's gone inside a little bit more. The outside shot's been a little bit of a struggle early on, and he would be the first to admit that. He's a tough presence underneath because he gets off the floor so quickly. He's a well put together kid, and I think he's a tough mismatch because you have to almost defend him with a guard because he plays that wing spot. So lots of question marks as we go into tonight's game. Not seeing either one of these teams very often or very much this year, Jason. It's going to be a fun one.
Depth without Rustad also makes a couple of changes. Jaden Moorman might slide into that 6-7 spot, and he's going to bring a lot of energy off the bench there for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, exactly. And again, I think players finding their roles and being really good at it is kind of the mid-season goal for every coach. Is now you're starting to find the ways maybe a kid's better sitting the first couple minutes, coming off the bench, knowing you're going to play hard for 4 minutes, give us everything you've got, versus being a starter and trying to save yourself a little bit throughout the game. So again, Coach Durkheising and his staff, I know, put in a lot of time, and they're trying to find those right combinations to unlock that padlock to just getting a really good, perfect game for them. And you're never going to be perfect, but perfect in a high school level. And tonight will be another little change, so let's see if it opens up a little magic.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back. We'll have our starting lineups and much more here live from the Hive on a beautiful Friday evening.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say, +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
And welcome back into the Hive as we get ready for our starting lineups. We'll send it down courtside to Trevor Seaman, our public address announcer.
A nice round of applause for our officials tonight, because without them, we don't play tonight. Now let's meet the starters for each team. First for the Staples-Motley Cardinals, a senior number 10, Connor Cooper. A junior number 20, Josiah Burton. A senior number 22, Peyton Jers. A senior number 23, Eli Rutten. And a senior number 31, Noah Larson. Cardinals are coached by assistant coaches Justin Thorne, Jace Thompson, Craig Woolhow, and TJ Rutten. And their head coach is Zach Wall. Yellowjackets, starting at forward at 6'1", seniors Tate Zacharias. Starting at guard, a 5'11", sophomore Isaiah. Center, 6'5", sophomore number 21, Cade Razor. Starting at forward at 6'4", number 20, Cypress. And at forward, 6'1", junior number 32, Mika Leonard. Here you coach.
Take a look at our starting five, brought to you by New Horizons Realty. As we get ready to go for tonight's game between the Yellowjackets and the Staples-Motley Cardinals. We thank you for tuning in here on the 549 Media Network. Should be a fun one here from the Hive between these two teams.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting here as we see some matchups, and you see the center matchup that we just talked about, and here we go.
First possession thrown away. It'll be Yellowjacket basketball.
Not an optimal start there for the Cardinals. They were trying to get going really quickly. Eli Rutten pass into the Yellow Jacket bench.
Leonard with it now. Zacharias. Leonard now down low for Thiel. Razor, they swing around the perimeter. A corner three on its way, misses everything, goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Yellow Jacket shot clock at 14 on the errant shot from Zacharias in the corner.
Well, you saw we talked about what Razor brings. That's it. He's going to be tenacious after the basketball. Burton's going to have to box him out. If he doesn't, advantage Yellow Jackets.
Thiel off the back iron. They bottle for the boards. It's Razor who gets the putback, and the Yellow Jackets strike first. Now on the far side with it, here's Jers looking things over. Comes and now gets the pass, from Burton. They swing around here to the near side. Here's Larson. Now looking to drive his Coons. The floater from him is no good. Rebound, Thiel, and the Yellow Jackets want to run again. Zacharias to Thiel. Leonard into the lane, pull-up jumper short. Rebound grab, Rutten. He's looking to come back the other way. Rutten the left hand, and a foul. As Rutten will go to the line to shoot for the three-point play.
Yeah, and again, you saw probably everything we talked about Rutten, right? Bottled up in one sequence right there, Jason. speed, strength, and the ability to get to the basket. He also shoots it really well. This is going to be a tough task. Isaiah Farrell drawing it to start for the Yellow Jackets. He's going to have to play one of his better games. This is one of the better players in Section 8AA.
Free throw's good. I'll correct you there, Lance. Actually, in Section 7AA.
That's true.
This is a non-section matchup, but it is a conference matchup. As the Yellow Jackets in 8AA, the Cardinals, due to the redistricting and the look of a map, are in 7AA. That three-pointer is good from Mika Leonard. That could be a good discussion for a different day. Maybe they did change. We'll figure it out at some point. And I apologize for that one.
Again, nice job there by Isaiah Farrell.
And there's a foul on the Yellow Jackets.
I'll do some research on that one here quick, Jason. I'm not sure. We might have been on the girls. I know they split those guys. So you are probably correct, and I might have misspoke right off the bat. But what a good start here for the Yellow Jackets. Early substitutions. Again, with people out, it might be one of those things Coach Durkheising's going to get to an early rotation here as we go.
Drive kick to the corner. Three-pointer is good. Hitting that one was Jares.
Again, you can see a full strength here for the Cardinals, I believe, tonight, making a lot of difference, and they're strong shooting throughout the floor. You're going to see some tenacious defense. Look for the Yellow Jackets to do just what they did there, a little pick and roll action.
Down to the floor, it comes back up at Anderson with it now. Looking to drive Thiel. He's going to get called for the offensive push-off.
That's got to be 3 offensive fouls in about the last 8 minutes of game time for Thiel. And again, it's using that physicality. He's just got to use it at the right time.
Staples bringing the ball up court. Larson with it. All I could tell you what I did, Lance, I was looking at the stats from last year. Staples-Motley actually is in Section 8AA, just getting confirmation of that. So they're back into the conference as that three-pointer is no good, or the section from Rutten. And the Yellow Jackets will drive to the near side. Farrell, his shot is short, and the rebound's grabbed by Larson.
Good pace to this game right away. We saw the Yellow Jackets liking to run. It seems like the Cardinals aren't afraid either. Little sloppy play right there.
On a real top number scoreboard, it's a 1-point Cardinal lead. Leonard with it now. Over to Anderson here on the near side. Back to Leonard. Looking down low, Razor. Into the corner, Anderson, the three, short. He flies in for the rebound, and he's fouled as he tries to dish it to Farrell, who's going in for the hoop.
Well, and again, for the Cardinals, I'm not really sure with the defense they're playing. They should be able to pick up their man to box out. Twice they've just watched the shooter go into the lane, pick up the rebound. You got to clean that up or you're giving a lot of possessions for the Yellow Jackets.
Fouls on Kuhns. Farrell to inbound. He's got to hurry. Eventually finds Leonard. Now Farrell on the baseline. Gets cut off up to Anderson. The pass to the corner. Thiel, the three off the back iron. Rebound grabbed inside by Burton. Quickly to the near side with his Jares. Drops it off and the finish at the hoop. And a nice finish there by Noah Larson. Leonard, pass to the backcourt. Goes out of bounds. There's a discussion. There was no tap. And it'll go to the Cardinals, with 13:58 to go.
And I think if you're Leonhard, you got to make a little better effort after that basketball. That could have been a layup for the Cardinals again.
Kuhns with it to the near side. Here's Larson. Rutten. Sarbrun's checked in. He hands the ball off here to Rutten. Rutten spins. Shot clock at 4. driving. Larson comes back up top. A quick shot before the shot clock out the front iron. A battle for the board inside. Corralled by Burton, and he'll earn a trip to the free throw line. That's on Anderson, team's fourth.
And again, a little taste of their own medicine for the Yellow Jackets. That time Burton getting the rebound. I thought both guys could have really sealed that off. Again, it's a little attention to detail early in the season right now. Both teams looking for that as that one rims in and out.
Jaden Borman check it in. Burton 0 for 1 at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Hits the second. Extends the lead to 9-5 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard again. Reminder tonight, one stream, same opponents. We're going to keep it on one stream for the girls and the boys basketball game. The girls will follow the conclusion of this one as Farrell drives. Shot blocked away by Burton. That was also contested throughout the lane. Now back is Coons for Staples-Motley. Goes near side to Rutten. Cross court, tough pass. Coons corrals it. Looks to drive, cut off at the free throw line, gets it to Burton on the outside. Burton's going to take off the back iron, rebound Leonard. Leonard back the other way. Kicks out to Farrell. Now to Thiel. Thiel looks to drive off with the left hand, shot no good, but he's hit. And he'll go to the line.
And again, I think there's a lot of pressure by the Cardinals. I'd like to see the Yellow Jackets spread the floor a little bit wider, maybe get a back cut or get a back screen to get that easy. Maybe the pick and roll series they ran the other night would be another way to get into that. Nice free throw made there by Thiel. Good start to the game, a little bit out of pace for both teams, I think. Maybe trying to rush it a little bit too much. I think both teams will settle in here.
Second one's good. Thiel goes 2 of 2 at the Horseman Insurance Investments free throw line. Cuts the lead to 2. Staples-Motley back. Rutten hands the ball off. Now it comes back. Here's Avondre Brandt. Sarbum with it. They swing it around. Coons into the lane. Gets cut off by Leonard. Working inside. Now it comes back up to Sarbum. Head fake there. Coons pitches to Brandt. And it's stolen away. Thiel now. He's got a Farrell with him. Bounce pass to Farrell. Farrell up for the layup. Too strong. Rebound. Borman puts it down. Tough pass inside. And eventually coming up with the loose ball is Josiah Burton up ahead to Brandt. Jones with it. He's going to take the deep three and in and out. Good luck. Razor with the board. Farrell back the other way. Now Leonard to fire. That one's short. And a foul reaching through on Borman.
And again, that was a good old-fashioned block out right there. You could see sealing him off made Tate Zacharias go through, or Borman, go through him and pick up that early foul.
Thank you for tuning in on our Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. The Cardinals lead the Yellow Jackets by 2 points. They bring the ball up court. With it here near side, Rutten. Now Dars drives and he gets bumped. On the Yellow Jackets quickly in foul trouble as the team. As the rest of the way, the Cardinals will be shooting. That foul's on Cade Razor.
They're spreading the wealth with the fouls. They're just picking them up. And again, good aggressive fouls, just untimely at times here for the Yellow Jackets. But great defense. They're pushing the Cardinals way back. Let's see what happens. Rutten hasn't had a shot for a while.
Brandt thought about it, but he traveled and turns it over. With 11:18 to go in our opening half here from the Hive, game 1 of 2 between the Cardinals and the Yellow Jackets. Back in is Noah Larson. For Staples-Motley as Farrell brings it up court, comes up to Zacharias now to the far side, Leonard. Mid-lane collision. Everyone pops up though. Might have been friendly fire on that collision inside. Now Thiel gets the pass. Drives baseline to Farrell. Cross court it goes. Leonard the three. It's good. He's got 6. All from beyond the arc, and the Jackets have taken the lead at 10-9. Coons drives, dishes Rutten. Farrell cuts him off. Rutten spins in the lane. Looks for some help. Finds it in Larson now up top. Drive in Jers. Outside to Larson. Comes back to Jers. At the free throw line, dishes it to Coons, who will launch and hit.
Good answer by the Cardinals. They're really trying to get the Yellow Jackets to dive into that double team and then kick out. So it's a drive and dish type concept. Travel here on Zacharias. I think the Yellow Jackets are going to have to stay home a little longer, not help quite so fast. It's creating some wide open looks for the Cardinals.
Turnover gives it back to the Cardinals. Yellow Jackets trailing by 2 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Bears with it now. Brandt looking to drive and kick to the far corner. Coons with the tap to Rutten. Rutten drives, dishes near side. Tough pass saved though. And a nice athletic play there, saving the basketball by Jarris. Rutten's going to fire the three. That's off the back iron. Rebound tapped around off the Yellow Jackets. They'll stay with Staples-Motley.
And again, I can't imagine the Cardinal coaching staff is feeling really good about that. Just as I say, we're going to get a timeout here.
We'll take it with them here on the 549 Media Network.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joel Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets trailing by 2, 9:49 to go here on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard in our opening half. Cardinals, Lansing, you talked about the drive and dish has been there, and Coons with the big three-pointer. That's the difference right now in this game.
Yeah, and both teams, I think, are getting some of the looks that they want. I don't think it's been easy. It's been a little sloppy for the Cardinals. Look for them to get a good set. They go right to who I thought they would, Rutten. You're seeing his ability on showcase right now.
He fights through, gets another and one opportunity. You might be able to hear in the background the Yellow Jacket coaching staff adamant about getting the boards. And right now, Staples-Motley a little bit of an edge on the glass. And it led to that, and Staples-Motley, no matter what, shooting the rest of the way. The foul was on Thiel. That's his second. As Rutten now is 2 of 2 at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Stretches the lead to 5 for the Cardinals. Thiel on the floor, literally, now ends up turning it over. Brandt tries to throw it down. Instead, he draws the foul. The foul will be on Leonard.
Yeah, and it's one of those you could see his eyes get wide as he was going. I think if he would have gave it up to Rutten, I think Rutten would have got the old alley-oop or something going back to him. Again, it's one of those things looking ahead, but I think he thought he could beat everybody down the floor. Nice hustle by the Yellow Jackets, and it saves them at least 1 point.
Brandt takes a look up. Now a dribble and hits the free throw. The Cardinals stretch the lead to 6. Farrell with it. Now comes back to the near side. Thiel looking inside, not there. Now goes back to Farrell. Comes back to Thiel. Running on him. Farrell and Coons battle, and Coons is called for the foul on the body.
I was glad that whistle went that way. I was watching off-ball stuff, and Thiel set kind of a flying elbow screen. I thought that was going to be number 3 on him, which would really change the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Razor inside, battles through the contact, and gets that to go. Good play all around. Nice defensive positioning inside. Razor just fought through and got the layup. Now the dish near side with it. Jers. Brandt now. Broughton, they swing around. Coons again. Trap comes on him, and it gets batted out of bounds. He'll stay with Staples-Motley with 8:44 to go. And a 4-point basketball game here in our opening half from the Hive.
Nice trapping defense there by the Yellow Jackets a little bit. Maybe what you're going to see when they throw that ball to the corner, try to make them a little more uncomfortable, get them out of that drive.
Brandt, quick fire, hits the three. And now a foul here coming back. And that's going to be on Jers, his first. But I'll tell you what, Brandt, no second thoughts of launching that one. When he got that basketball, feet were set and he fired.
Well, he's had a lot of playing time for the Cardinals in recent years and maybe struggling a little bit more than he has in the past, but there's no doubt his athleticism, and he can score in bunches.
Leonard looking to drive, gets cut off. Now to Farrell, loses the basketball, gets it back. Brandt to steal, nobody's going to be a foul. Him and Zacharias converged. It's going to be on Brandt.
That's a tough one, and I don't know what the real ruling is, but a loose ball like that, it seemed like both players were trying to get to the ball. Maybe more extracurricular on one side than the other is all I can think of.
Avondre Brandt picks up his first, team's fifth. Zacharias has the look for three. That's off the iron. Rebound grab by Larson.
Cardinals are really jumping out on those screens, Jason, and really making it tough on the Yellow Jacket offense.
I'm trying to knife through the lane that time. Instead, it's a travel. It was Larson trying to cut through. You got mixed up in the lane, lost control, and ended up traveling and turns it over. Now Farrell with it. Zacharias pressured by Brandt. Razor looking for help. Finds it now to Leonard. Leonard off the dribble in the lane. Jump stops. Now goes up and goes up strong for two.
Yeah, and that's kind of a lost era right there, too. That two-footed jump stop and powering it up into the basket really helped him go through the 6'4" or 6'5" Burton right there.
Brandt to Rutten. Rutten takes a look. Back of head coach McQuall now picks up his dribble, goes near side to Coons. Shot clock at 15. Pass stolen away. Zacharias read that well. Zacharias the head fake. Brandt stays. Gets called for the push, and Zacharias will shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you heard the opposition to it, a little shuffling of feet underneath there. I couldn't tell if both went or just one. Obviously, the officials are right there on the floor. Zacharias will get to shoot, and really, if you're the Cardinals, you shouldn't be there. Aaron pass kind of led to that. You got both teams really have to kind of focus on taking care of the basketball.
Free throw no good on the first one at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Free throw line's been unkind the last two nights in the Hive. Second one is good. Rutten. Farrell on him now. Larson to Burton. They hand it off. Rutten on the perimeter. Running in the lane now. Coons has it. Here's Sauerball. Gets it to Rutten. Rutten trying to muscle his way through. Nice job by Farrell to hold up there. Shot clock at 5. Coons in the lane, and it's just stolen away as he goes up. Razor gets the basketball. Zacharias now back the other way. Here's Farrell driving baseline, knifes through, shot altered. Now a tie-up and a held ball.
We'll stay with the Yellow Jackets right here, and again, both teams trying to get to the basket. The drive has been there, good defense. It's been physical underneath there, and I think it's been called the same both ways. Another steal here.
Fumbled handoff in the corner. Ends up the way of the Cardinals. Near side with Larson. Coons. Rutten now over to to Sauerbum, back into the corner. Burton. They trap on him, gets it to Rutten. He has the open look. It's off the iron, rebound, and trying to come through is Larson. He picks up the foul. It's going to put the Yellow Jackets to the line. Zacharias will check out as Cade Razor goes to the line.
Well, an interesting tactic there by the Yellow Jackets. They trapped or double-teamed the 6'5" Burton in the corner, left Rutten open. I don't know that Coach Durkheising wants that multiple times. Obviously, it worked out for him as Rutten missed the three.
Razor now with 5 on the night. Hits the first. Cuts the lead to 3.
I'm kind of surprised the Cardinals haven't went into the post, tried to get Rutten against Isaiah Farrell or Burton. A little bit more post presence. So far, they've kind of played that 5 out, and they're in a motion type game. So interesting, and we're going to get timeout. Maybe we'll see a change after the break.
We'll be back on the 549 Media Network.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back into the Hive. Take a look into head coach Grant Durkheising in his huddle right now with his squad as they break it, getting ready for this timeout. As it expires, the Yellow Jackets find themselves in a 2-point deficit right now to the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have the basketball. Rutten feeds it to the right side for Coons into the lane. Pressured there by Leonard. Coons knifes his way through, and a foul is called. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and Coons would have probably been one of the last choices I had to go into the post in that. He did a nice job splitting that double team and then just drawing contact on the Yellow Jackets. And I think that was the talk at the break as the first one goes in by the Cardinal coaching staff is we've got to be more concise getting to the basket. I was really thinking it'd be Burton underneath there, but I was wrong again.
Unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, the free throw rebound goes to Staples-Motley, and they have a chance to extend this possession out. 10 on the shot clock. Burton now in the lane. The floater too strong. Gets the board again, extends the possession, goes up, draws the foul. And Burton to the line.
Really interesting there. From my view, it almost looked like he didn't have a good square up to the basket. Just threw it up there knowing he could probably get the rebound, and he did just that and now draw another foul on Razor, his second.
Free throw no good. Zacharias, Razor, Thiel, and Leonard all with 2 fouls.
Kind of rings similar to our girls' game last night, Jason, as the Yellow Jackets got into early foul trouble.
That also rings true as the free throw is no good. 5 minutes to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Cardinals lead by 3 here in our opening half. Anderson now to Farrell. Farrell, the only starter for the Yellow Jackets without a foul tonight. As Leonard hands it off. Thiel into the lane. Trying to fight through, gets a shot block, gets it back now to the floor, and a foul. I believe it is on Thiel, and that's his third. And shooting on the Cardinals as they're in the double bonus. They negotiate who's shooting the free throws. It's going to be Larson, I think. Now the officials are going to discuss. Nope. It's going to be Rutten. Well, for the Cardinals, that works out well. He's perfect at the line so far.
You called that one as the first one is nothing but the bottom of the net.
At the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line, Noah Larson checks up and gets his fan base excited with a couple of claps. Cheering on his effort as Rutten misses the second, but there's going to be a foul. Burton going over the top and through the defender on the board.
Well, the way this is going for the last 4 minutes and 36 seconds, we sure hope you like watching free throws because it seems like the name of the game right now. We're walking from one end to the other. I might even be able to play in this type of style game yet, Jason. Only for a little bit, though. No rebuttal on your side.
Racer at the line will shoot 1-1.
The laugh says it all.
I have no room to talk with my shot as that one goes.
So again, it might be the battle of free throws, at least for this second half, and I think it tells a little bit of the story of the way this game has gone. Nothing's been easy, nothing's been really pretty for either team. They're just both trying to just gut it out right now.
Free throws, depth, and foul trouble is going to play a big role in the conclusion of this one. Rutten drives, knifes through, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll shoot a pair.
I've seen more good head fakes in the last 2 or 3 games than I've seen in a long time, and they had to honor Rutten out on that three-point line, and Isaiah Farrell just went flying by him.
Anderson picks up his second foul. Rutten gets the shooter's touch at the Horace Mann free throw line. 22-18 in favor of the Cardinals on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. He goes 2 of 2. Borman up top for Anderson. Farrell with it. Leonard cut off in the corner. Now inside Razor, the floater, gets the bounce and the roll. Razor gets the bucket. The Yellow Jackets get the timeout. We'll take the break here on the 549 Media Network.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive out of the timeout. Both coaching staffs wrapping up their huddles. We get ready to go. The Yellow Jackets take that timeout. They have 4 remaining. Staples-Motley has 3. As our late first half, the Cardinals leading on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard by a score of 23-20. Both teams shooting free throws. Cardinals will be shooting 2 the rest of the half. The Yellow Jackets 1-1 for the moment as they have changed up their defensive look here, Lance.
Yeah, again, it's that zone look, and they're going to have to find the shooters. I would say you got to look out for Rutten right here.
Jarnes drives, now Coons with it. Knifes through, and there it is to Rutten. The 3, too strong, big rebound. Anderson corrals it. Leonard, and on the ball fake, he traveled.
And again, I think Rutten you saw him slap his hands together. Would love to have that one back. A nice setup there by his teammate, ultimately kicking out. It looks like the Yellow Jackets are going back into this. It's a 1-2-2 zone defense. Look for traps, but it's going to be ultimate key for the top 2 guys, Braden Anderson and Mika Leonhardt. They got to find those outside guys on the free throw line extended at the 3-point line. That's where the shot's going to come unless they try to get inside.
On the outside, Rutten now. Anderson, as you said, Lance picks him up. Near side to Vondre Brandt. Now Coons, he's hit a 3 earlier in this game. Goes cross court to Burton. Burton looks to go baseline, spin move, floater off the glass, good. Slick move by the big fella.
Wow, that was pretty. Spin and then to use the glass, that kiss off the glass was really nice.
Poked away from Anderson to the floor. Coons, they battle. Anderson gets it. And it goes out of bounds. Stepping on, they give him the timeout. The Yellow Jackets, I think, wanted the timeout and the tie up. Ref still hears it, gets the call. Yellow Jackets called timeout. We'll be back. Welcome you back into the Hive. Take a look at Zach Qual's huddle as they break it, getting ready for play again here in this first half. That sees the Cardinals leading the Yellow Jackets by 5 with 2:55 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Quick reaction there by Coach Durkheising again to get that timeout called, save the possession for the Yellow Jackets, especially with under 3 minutes. And being behind, it might be crucial. Now, turnabout fair play, zone defense here by the Cardinals.
And leads to a reach-in foul. It's going to be on Brandt. That's his 3rd.
Well, for both teams, Jason, it's too bad because they are playing good initial defense. They're just reaching when the ball goes into the lane, and I don't think they have to do that. They're kind of bailing out. The team isn't even looking at the basket, and they're still reaching for that ball. So, again, initial defense is good. Free throw good for Leonard. They just have to calm themselves a little bit to not reach in and pick up these kind of, I call them cheap fouls, because he wasn't even lined up to shoot the basketball.
Gets them both. Does Leonard to Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Rutten now hands it off. Coons. There's against his own look. Rutten directs, gets the basketball. Jaren's with it. Coons cuts through. They have that shot right in the middle if they dare him to take it. Now Burton to the floor. Leads to a turnover and a foul. The officials converge, and the foul is going to be on Staples-Motley. The foul will be on Jares. That's his 2nd. And now the Yellow Jackets will have the opportunity to shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, and I think that was a bang call right there. And I would imagine the official, what they saw was he didn't have time. You got to give him time to react, and he didn't have that as he was right on him. Either way, shoot back to the free throw line and free throw miss. So maybe it's one of the basketball ways of getting even is you miss the free throw if it really wasn't your foul to have.
Leonard goes 1 of 2 at the Horseman and Insurance and Investments free throw line. Cuts the lead to 2 in a slugfest here at the Hive. Larson inside, it goes to Jares, comes back, he gets it back, kind of. Ends up going to Rutten. On the near side, looking to drive. Baseline, Jarens now comes back up top. Burton. They swing around Rutten. But the Yellowjackets, nice job closing. Shot clock at 6. Pass across the 3 off the back iron. Rebound, though, grabbed by Larson, trying to fight through, and he's held. He'll shoot 2. Borman now has 2 fouls. Well, Larson, one of the few players in tonight's game not to shoot a free throw. And he misses that one.
He tried earlier, and he got denied by the officials. Now he misses the front end of this one, and this might arguably be one of the longest first halves in Minnesota high school boys basketball, as we've spent a lot of time at that free throw line.
Well, the girls' game is supposed to tip off in 35 minutes, so fair with the basketball, it's stolen away. And it's stolen back. And a foul. Foul's going to be on Larson. So Braden Anderson will get his opportunity at the free throw line.
I'm almost speechless. I'm trying. You might have to quiz me. Who hasn't shot a free throw up to this point? It seems like everybody's been at the line. First one good for Anderson. And we still have 1:34, and the way this is going, that's about 4 or 5 more fouls in possession. So, again, next one short. Rebound there by the Cardinals.
It's a 1-point game. Burton with it. Near side, Rutten. Jarens with it. Looking inside, not there. Back to Jarens again. Coons with it. Yellowjackets might have something with his defense here tonight. And just as I say that, Miko Leonard picks up his 3rd.
Well, and I think the Cardinals were making the adjustment there. You've got to get someone to the high post, then look for a backdoor slasher. I don't think you always have to stand at the 3-point line. Cut that backside in, go a little high-low there, and I think the Cardinals will be into something. I saw that transition happen right there as they were going to go to the high post.
Larson at the line. Gets that one to go. The Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Austin Adamczyk in for the Yellowjackets. Still 1:10 to go in our opening half. That one is good. Larson goes 2 of 2.
Full court pressure here by the Cardinals, I think, just to get the Yellowjackets thinking a little bit.
Farrell now with it. That's a very high dribble. Goes to the right side to Adamczyk. Back to Farrell. He has yet to shoot a free throw. Adamczyk with it. Farrell has it. Now over to Anderson. Through the hands of Farrell into the backcourt. Turnover.
Boy, I think both teams can't get to the locker room fast enough this half. It's just been a struggle for both teams. Nothing really smooth. I thought it was going to start that way with Rutten hitting that early 3, but that's been like the last easy basket so far this half.
5 on the shot clock. They look inside. Head fake there. Shot clock violation.
And again, I don't know, I'm getting too old to know the mind of a high schooler, but I don't know how you don't think I'm just going up for the basket the way fouls have been called. You're probably got a pretty good chance that you're going to end up at the free throw line.
The Yellowjackets look like they have, and will try to get that last shot. Tough pass, Anderson. Somehow kept his feet in. Borman to the near side. Adamczyk the 3 off the iron. Long rebound. Coons with it. Stops. Burton the 3. Off the buzzer. It's off the bank. And we head to the half. It's 27-24. the Cardinals by 3 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll be back.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer from United Community Bank. I wanted to take time to tell you thank you for banking local this year. As a full-service bank, we're here to help. We're community-minded, just like you. Thank you for banking local this year. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from your family here at United Community Bank. Downtown Perham, Frazee, Dent, or online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jacket girls basketball team getting some shots up. They get ready to play in 30 to 45 minutes, potentially, again, depending on the pace of the second half, as the Yellow Jackets trail the Cardinals 27-24 in girls basketball action, or boys basketball action here tonight.
Well, and I think one of the things, Jason, we talked a little bit, and we have a little other voices up here with us visiting, and you probably could have gave me a number over under on free throws, and I think I would have took over on any number that you gave. Incredible amount of fouls called, and just I'm not saying anything officiating wise. Every foul was a foul. I mean, it's not like it's a touch foul type. Both teams just so out of rhythm right now. You think that's what both teams have to be talking about in the locker room, Jason, is how do we get into our style of play? Because I don't think either team is there right now.
25 combined fouls in the first half, 32 combined free throws. Staples-Motley 10 of 18 at the line. Yellow Jackets 10 of 14 at the line. And fortunately for the Yellow Jackets, some of the struggles at the free throw line for Staples-Motley, it's only a 3-point game.
Well, yeah, fortunately, and I think part of the problem with that, though, is, Jason, is looking at, I think you can live with going into the locker room with players with 2 fouls. Yellow Jackets now are flirting with a bunch of guys with 3 fouls. Well, that doesn't give you very much leeway for a team that likes to drive like the Cardinals. They're a 5-out system that they're just trying to put their head down, go to the basket. If they get the foul, great. If not, they're going to kick out to somebody who hopefully can get an open shot. That puts a lot of pressure on guys, and you may end up giving up some layups in the second half just thinking about, I can't pick up another foul.
Foul trouble of Andre Brandt, 3 for Staples-Motley. Larson, Jers, Burton, and Coons all with 2. For the Yellow Jackets, Leonhard and Thiel with 3. Razor, Borman, Anderson, and Zacharias all with 2. Scoring, there was some in that first half. Mika Leonhard with 11. Ken Razor has 9. Cypress Thiel with 2. Zacharias and Anderson with a point each. Leading the way for Staples-Motley was Eli Rutten. He has 9. 4 for Noah Larson, 4 for Brandt, 3 for Jars and Burton, and 4 for Coons. And that's your first half wrap-up. We'll be back here in the Hive.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Welcome back into the Hive. We're moments away from the start of our second half in a 27-24 basketball game. And I say it that way, it's almost been like a football-style game. Very physical game between both these two teams. Led to a lot of trips to the free throw line. We'll see who can break away here in the second half.
Well, I think something obviously has to shake loose one way or another one of these teams is going to get into the flow. Right now, it's like a heavyweight boxing match. They're going blow for blow with each other. It's just been a struggle offensively. And there's a fine line between really good defense and really not so good offense. And I think we're flirting with that line right now, Jason. And again, one of these teams has to loosen the other team's defense up by hitting a couple three-pointers or getting out in transition. Cardinals will get the first crack at it here.
Coons with the basketball. Cardinals in their road white with red and black trim on the numerals. Burton with it now to Rutten. Farrell on him. It's been a fun battle to watch throughout. When they have played man up against each other. As Leonard leaves and the three is hit there by Jers. He gets the open look and hits the triple.
The difference between going over the top of the screen and hedging it or going underneath leaves that three-point over.
Ooh, and the cylinder. It was originally, the fist was going for the offensive player control foul, but the player was underneath in the cylinder. That leads to the defensive foul.
Well, and you could watch the process of the official right there. It was a charge. He looked down as he was going to make the call, realized the feet were inside that cylinder, changed it. That's pretty good officiating, and you didn't see either coaching staff say a word because really in process, that's what it's supposed to. That's how it's supposed to happen.
Razor hits the first at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Goes 1 of 2. The Yellow Jackets now 11 of 16 at the line, and the official's part of the court. So as the ball may have been going out of bounds, but it goes into the legs of Mr. Ryder, a veteran official there. Staples-Motley is able to pick up the basketball. Now feed inside Burton. Left hand shorts. Rebound grab by the Yellow Jackets. Zacharias with the spin move. To the near side, Leonard. Zacharias now finds Steele on the far side. Farrell with it. Leonard now. Larson out on him. Hands it off to Razor. Now Thiel off the screen. Drops it back to Tall for Zacharias. They pick it up at half court. Converge on him. Gets to Leonard. Shot clock at 9. Leonard knifes through. Off balance on the put up shot. And Staples-Motley back the other way with it.
I think he wanted to go to his teammate there. Couldn't get it to Razor. Again, I'm interested to see if they go the way the Yellow Jackets play in defense, if they don't try to hit Burton or Thiel, try to pick up that fourth.
Rutten up top. Burton, the three. Good. Josiah Burton has 6 points. And 2 early three-pointers for the Cardinals. Now has it in an 8-point lead.
Well, that's going to loosen up the defense. We talked about hitting a couple of those threes. Physical style of play here by the Cardinals.
Farrell drives and finishes at the rim. A nice take in finish there for Isaiah Farrell.
And he needed that. You could tell it was weighing on him a little bit, his play right here. So nice job, Isaiah, just getting yourself back into this thing.
Jared's with it now. Into the corner. Looking inside, not there. Now fighting inside Burton, going to the hoop, off balance on the shot. Leonard the rebound. Leonard soft spins, resettles, and gets it over to Zacharias, who knifes through the lane and lays it up and in. He's now got 3.
And Zacharias has brought that hustle every single night that I've got to watch, and he's just trying to will this team back in. And usually when your leader does that, you follow suit.
Staples-Motley going inside. Burton kicking it back outside. The extra pass to the corner for Coons. The 3 is no good. Burton sent Thiel down. Now Thiel gets kneed to the head inadvertently. Farrell back the other way. He traveled. Thiel pops back up. They've been off our cameras. The rebound went down to Thiel between him and Burton. And then as Thiel was coming up, Burton was taken off head to knee, but everything is okay, it appears.
Yeah, you can see the redness from up here, and it like it was not an on-purpose play. They both kind of got tangled up there, and it just shows the physicality of this game.
Rutten in the corner. Coons now. Cross court with it, Jarris. Knifes through, off balance floater is wide. And it's now picked up by Leonard. Zacharias to Thiel. Farrell knifes through, fires a pass, redirected. Comes to Zacharias, who fires the three. It's short. Long rebound. Rutten has it. Rutten knifes through. Shot is blocked by Thiel. Jarris, the putback attempt. It's altered as well. The Yellow Jackets get the loose change. Farrell the other way. Into contact. Draws the foul. And Farrell will go to the line. And a technical foul has been called. Burton picks up his third. There's also a technical foul that's been called.
And now I think there's a second one on the coaching staff of the Cardinals, I believe.
I think it's just the one, and then I think it might be a warning. Farrell's at the line. Farrell misses that one. Still has one more for the two-shot foul, but the technical foul now is 4 on Kuntz. Farrell gets the second. Now they have one more to shoot the technical free throw, and that will be Cypress Steele.
Well, and I think the argument from the Cardinals was we were straight up there. Same on the other end. You didn't call it. Unfortunately, in a heated battle, this is what happens. And again, Yellow Jackets not knocking down this opportunity to get back in this game, Jason, by hitting their free throws.
Steele gets one of two at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. So it's 33-31. Coons now has 4 fouls with that technical foul. He'll exit. Thiel now looking to drive through and gets it in for 2. Farrell with full court pressure, and Rutten and the foul as it was getting close. As Farrell picks up his first.
Well, and again, that hand check, you can play good defense. You can't redirect with that offhand, and that's exactly what happened. Fairly easy call on that one.
Bears with it. Now Brandt, they converge on him, gets to Larson. Up top, Burton with the fake, now to Rutten. Back to Burton, now over to Avondre Brandt. He will fire the 3 short, and it goes out of bounds. 13-11 to go. 33 all under Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
And since the tide turning to the Jackets, I think right now, if they could get a good basket here in a good set for themselves, this would be a huge momentum shift in favor of the Jackets.
Razor spins, now comes back up top.
2-3 zone here by the Cardinals, but they're really aggressive in it.
Farrell, the straight on 3 is good for Isaiah Farrell. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 3. Farrell with 6 points. All in the second half has helped the Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead. Rutten now. Brandt picks up his dribble. Now to Larson. Back to Brandt again. Brandt had that 4 points in the first half. Picked up 3 fouls right away. Rutten now with 10 on the shot clock. Brandt looks to drive. Floater. No, he's. Foul's called on the far side on Zacharias. It's going to put Brandt to the line. And that's Zacharias' third. To the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line. The free throw is good. Both teams have spent plenty of time at tonight. Brant goes 2 of 2. That's 36-35. Jackets by a point. Farrell with it. Thiel to Farrell. Here's Leonard with it. Zacharias gets it. They converge quickly on him. Now tries to get it back out. Farrell with the quick hands gets to the basketball. Thiel has the look for 3. It's good! Cypress Thiel hits his first three-pointer of the night. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 4. Bryant to Janners. Gets it back from Larson. They exchange passes around the perimeter. Now Bryant has it. Fires a tough pass inside. Larson with the catch. Battles for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was good reaction. Otherwise, could have been a broken nose situation. Point blank pass right on cue. Really surprised as we watched the Cardinals. I was expecting a little bit more of pick plays, trying to get Rutten into the offense. He's kind of roaming, but they never really set a defined screen for him.
Larson with it now. Here's Sauerbaum. Looking inside, Burton. Burton to the hoop strong. Yellow Jackets quickly coming back, leading by 2. Leonard with it. Anderson. Farrell with it. Near side, a 3 from Leonard's offline. And it will bounce out of bounds. 10:54 to go here, second half on our Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Stay tuned to our KLM Family Brands postgame show. It's also dubs as our pregame show for the girls' game. We'll name our Otter Tail Power Player of the game and our Steve Sanitation Player of the game. Three-pointer from Larson is off the back iron. Tap back, and the Yellow Jackets get the board. Farrell with it. Knifes through off the glass. No. Razor gets it. Razor goes up in traffic. Put back by Farrell. He's fouled. Now Farrell will go to the line. Farrell's been much more aggressive, I thought, overall in general in the second half. It's been key for the Yellow Jackets.
I thought he played a little tight in the first half, and things weren't really going his way. And you look at him, it's hard to remember he's a sophomore. And he's going to go through some of those ebbs and flows of playing extended amount of varsity time. And I thought he wore it a little bit more on his shoulders than I saw before. Now he's playing more like Isaiah Farrell plays. And a key to that, I think, Jason, was that first three-pointer going down for him.
Yellow Jackets now lead by 3 as Jaden Borman will check in for Razor. Farrell with 7 points all in the second half. Make that 8 as he goes 2 of 2 at the line. Yellow Jackets by 4. Bears with it. Driving, kicks it to Sauerbaum. Now to Rutten. Farrell closing. Rutten drops it off down low into the lane. Bucket doesn't go for Jerners, but he earns a trip to the free throw line.
I'm not going to say they hurt me, but there was a distinct high pick and roll. I like that, and they went with a front door cut there in a nice job. So they had a pick and roll, backside roll, front side cut to the door, and then you got your best player with the ball in his hand. So if everything goes astray, he can take it to the basket. Nice set there by the Cardinals.
Leonard picks up his 4th. He'll exit. Jers misses the free throw, the first miss at the line in the second half for Staples-Motley.
And again, this half has kind of got the same pacing as the first half, Jason, as the second free throw goes offensive board.
Larson attacks strong and finishes. Cuts the lead to 2.
Not a lot of continuous play in this half either. It's a lot of whistles and stoppage.
Farrell to Thiel. Baseline Borman. Here for Anderson. Now to Farrell over to the right side. Thiel back to Farrell with the ball fake to Zacharias. He looks to drive. Doesn't get it to go, but he earns a trip to the free throw line.
Well, the only thing I can see for the Yellow Jackets is when the Cardinals are in this 2-3 zone, they're really muddying things up for the Yellow Jackets, but they do tend to get high with their 3 players in the back. So if you get it about the HOL conference, if you get the ball there, we need to have a back cutter going. I think they can get some easy buckets off of it just by how they're attacking and trying to trap that middle pass.
Zacharias misses the first. Key stat there, that foul was on Larson. That's his 4th. So Coons and Larson each have 4 for Staples-Motley. Leonard has 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Both teams 3 timeouts remaining. As Zacharias at the free throw line, goes 1 of 2.
Both teams might have to send their extended bench to go a couple laps around the track to get loose, Jason, just in case they're needed.
Rutten will drive the floater, too strong. Anderson the rebound and a foul on the rebound. I believe it's on Rutten trying to get to the basketball, and it is.
And now,
that's his first.
And now the Yellow Jackets will be shooting. They're already in the 1-and-1 after on the next foul by the Cardinals.
They swing around the perimeter to the Yellow Jackets. Razor with it.
Braden Anderson cuts right there. He's got an easy shot.
He'll take the 3. It's no good. Thiel the rebound. Farrell with it to Anderson. Now to Thiel. Cross court Anderson. Back to Thiel. He will take. Too strong. Rebound. Brandt skies and gets it. 42-39. Yellow Jackets clinging by a 3-point lead as Jarens has it to Brandt. Brandt thought about it. Zacharias was there to make him change his mind for a second. Rutten into the lane. The runner from him is good.
And that's what I'm talking about, Jason. There wasn't even much of a pick there. It was just a little rub pick, and he gets to the basket so effortlessly. I think you have to keep doing that if you're the Cardinals.
They swing it around. It comes back to Farrell. Thiel with it. They direct as they pass it around the perimeter. Anderson thought for a second. Thiel now to Farrell. Back to Anderson.
There's so much attention right in the middle of the floor.
Anderson's going to take the 3. That's offline. Zacharias the board. He's fouled. Fouls on Brandt. Now that's his 4th. May have heard it from a Staples-Motley fan in the background that you have to rebound. Oh, they don't give it to. Yeah, they do. Zacharias at the line.
Well, and under the 8-minute mark, somebody's going to have to play with 4 fouls. Zacharias hits the first one, but I think you saw what I was talking about there. The Yellow Jackets trying to get to the high post, but they don't stay there very long. I think if they can settle in, get it, dump it down to the opposite side, they're going to get some baskets, but there's a lot of hands in the way. So,
Horace Mann Insurance Investments free throw line. Free throw is good. We have a timeout called by Staples-Motley. We'll take a break.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps. Cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets holding a 3-point edge. With 7:46 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, we take a long look into the Yellow Jacket huddle. See what instructions they receive from head coach Grant Turkheising.
Do a good job and get a good shot at least.
Rutten to Brandt. Brandt on the floor with a nice move and finish at the hoop by Avondre Brandt.
Well, and I think the Cardinals have been waiting to see that. That's an explosive first step that we've seen in the past, and a big bucket there for the Cardinals.
Farrell over to Thiel.
Cardinals in a little matchup. It's 2-3, but it's definitely a matchup zone.
Leonard short on the three. He's on the floor with 4 as well. Rutten with it. Coons and Brandt have 8 fouls combined. Near side. Burton to Rutten, over to Brandt. He thought about it. Razor doing a nice job staying in front of him there. Now he gets it back. He'll take a 3 and hit.
Now's a tough decision for the coach. Here's another steal.
Here's Rutten. Farrell trying to contest. Does. Brandt almost on the putback. Basket interference is the call.
And I think it'll end up the Jackets ball anyways. Interference on the Cardinals.
They're going to discuss with the officials. That might have been one of those. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. We'll leave it at that. 46-44 with 6:29 to go.
Yeah, and I think Rutten will want that one back, even if he stops on a 2-foot plant. Again, the way fouls have been called, you at least pick up another foul, maybe shoot 2.
Farrell with it. As the Cardinals went on a run, have taken a 2-point lead. Thiel back to Farrell here on the near side. Leonard drives back up top to Farrell. The far side, Thiel down low, Razor inside. Zacharias lets the defense clear and he lays it in.
Great hesitation there by Tate Zacharias, and we're all knotted up here.
On your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, it's 46-46. Brandt with it. It's going to drive, kick. Burton step back, 3 off the iron. Rebound grab by Jers. Brandt rises up off the back iron and a foul away from the ball. It's on the rebound attempt. It's going to be on the Yellow Jackets. That's on Farrell, his second.
Good thing is we're not in the bonus yet, so the Cardinals not inbounds play underneath their own basket.
Brandt, Jers to Burton. Now Rutten. Gets it back off the screen. He's going to drive baseline in the lane. Shot altered. Doesn't get it to go. Zacharias back the other way. Farrell into the lane. Goes up strong for 2. We're all square once again.
Great drive by Farrell. I do think Rutten probably had a case, hands to the face on the other side, but great answer by Isaiah Farrell right there.
The Yellow Jackets take a 2-point lead. Coons with it, cross court. Jers now. Looking to drive, comes back up top with it. Rutten now to the corner. Jers back to Rutten. Shot clock at 5.
Near side, Jers the three, offline. Rebound to the Yellow Jackets. Farrell up ahead, Thiel. Thiel up strong, no, and he draws a foul. And Thiel will shoot two.
Great run out there by the Yellow Jackets, but even more impressive was the defense. They forced a shot off the Cardinals with the shot clock going down from about 25 feet, and I think you'll take that every time if you're Coach Durkeising.
Burton, his fourth. Thiel gets that one. Yellow Jackets by 3 in a game that's gone back and forth. Larson back on the floor. Seal hits both at the Horseman free throw line. It's a 4-point game. Here's Coons with it. Jers now to Rutten. Who's going to hit the next big shot for Staples-Motley? Rutten thought about it. Now gets it. Step back, but the Yellow Jackets converge quickly. Rutten looking to go to work. Hands it off. Near side. Back up to Jers. Stops at the block. Into the lane. Larson is short on the shot. Yellow Jackets the run up. Zacharias drops it off. Razor to the hoop. Gets it to go and a foul. And Razor has a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, again, that all started on the defensive end for the Yellow Jackets, and exceptional job by all 5 men on that time, just getting a hand everywhere on that 5-out motion offense. And then to come back and really good job by Razor, and not only that, the Cardinals are going to lose their first player to foul trouble here.
Larson fouls out. He finished the night with 6 points. Free throw no good though. Still a 2-possession game with 3:40 to go and a lot of possessions left in this contest. Brandt spins, knifes through, gets it to go. They count the bucket for Evandre Brandt, and he has a chance at a 3-point play.
And again, it's just, he's got such big steps that it didn't take long, and he was to the basket. And again, for the Yellow Jackets, it's just, you just get that feeling they're just right there, Jason, and it's so close to blowing this game open. And every time I think that, something really good happens for the Cardinals, and this was a really good drive by Brandt.
And he misses the free throw. Goes out of bounds. It stays with the Cardinals. .330 to go left.
That was all hustle by the Cardinals right there. Inside position by the Yellow Jackets. Again, when you got a big guy on you, you really got to block out even when you're tired here with 3.5 to go. Nice job, Razor.
And now a bump there on Leonhard, and now he is done. As the tap back on the rebound, or the inbounds pass, Leonhard ends up blowing through the Motley player, Staples-Motley player, excuse me, and that closes the book on Mika Leonhard. He finishes with 11 points.
Yeah, and he had a nice game for the Yellow Jackets. We talked about him stepping in with Nathan Rusted out, and again, he did a really nice job today for the Yellow Jackets. Both teams getting a little chance to huddle up right here. I just get the feeling that the Yellow Jackets are just right there. We're going to get a few runouts, and this game's going to separate a little bit. But for that to happen, you got to do the little things right. They haven't blocked out as well as they could have. Few kind of lazy turnovers, so to speak. And they're just leaving that door open for the Cardinals just a little bit.
Jones with it. Looking to drive, kick out 3 from the corner, short, rebound, fight for it, and a push foul. Fouls on Zacharias. That's going to be his 4th, and we're shooting free throws till the conclusion of this game.
Yeah, and I think you were going to say until the girls' game starts, and that's about how I feel too right now, Jason. And I think we just say it. We've spent a lot of time at the free throw line. We'll have to talk to our friends at Horace Mann and see if there's a little kickback for the two of us after tonight. It's just been one of those nights, and for the Cardinals, I think they've got to make their free throws to get back in this. We just can't get it past where it's more than a two-possession game.
It's now 52-50 as Coons hits them both at the Horace Mann free throw line. So we approach the 3-minute mark. Farrell getting pressured. Now to Anderson. Farrell with it. Anderson again. Shot clock down to 16. Anderson looked inside, passed that up. Gets it back. Brandt reads it well. Brandt the steal. Stops, pops the three. Off the back iron. Farrell with it to Anderson. They exchange passes around the perimeter. Here's Steele. Into Zacharias. They trap on him. He's trying to back down. Now kicks it back up to Farrell. Shot clock at 10. Yellow Jackets reset. Farrell spins, looking for help, gets it in Thiel. Thiel, the rush shot, ends up as a feed to Razor, who puts it in for two.
Well, it's one of those tomorrow morning. If you're Coach Dirkhuizen, you say just the way we drew it up. And again, it's one of those big baskets right at the end of the shot clock.
Rutten drives. He's foul on his way to the hoop. And he'll shoot a pair. Rutten at 11 points on the night. Just 2 in the second half. Farrell, with his third foul, has done a solid job in that battle tonight.
He really has, and I think it might have taken a little toll on his offensive game, but at this point, I'll take the defense that he's giving on Rutten and frustrating Rutten at times. Over scoring, he's still facilitating really well. Rutten makes the first one, and again, like we talked about, Jason, it's just never past a two-possession game where you think, man, I can take a deep breath for a second. It doesn't happen. Both free throws good.
54-52. Zacharias to Farrell. 1:45. We got a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back here on the 549 Media Network.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. 1:46 to go. Both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way. Staples-Motley will be shooting 2. Perham shooting 2 the rest of the way. Staples-Motley still has 1-1. Both teams 2 timeouts remaining. Yellow Jacket basketball off the inbound. Farrell with it. 1:40 to go. 2-point Yellow Jacket lead. And it's stolen away by Brandt, but he steps on the sideline here. Fortunately for the Yellow Jackets, he did, because the Cardinals had numbers coming back.
Well, if this doesn't go your way for the Cardinals, what you do like is what you got out of Brandt tonight. He has turned the page right now, and he has had his hands on multiple passes. Yellow Jackets got to hang on to the ball, look diagonal here, get the ball to Zacharias, look opposite.
Anderson now. Farrell knifes through. Tough pass down low and an offensive foul. Has good positioning underneath by Burton. Draws the player control foul on Farrell. And that's now his fourth.
Right, and again, there's that diagonal pass. Just he was a little out of control as he went through there. I like that part of it. I think he's seeing what is open now, and I think the Yellow Jackets, if they can get it into Zacharias, as tight as it is in that window, they got a shot for an easy bucket.
Coons with it. Off the screen, goes right. Field there. Coons looking for help. Gets it to Rutten. Rutten getting pressured. 1 minute to go here in the second half. Rutten goes right, but the ball fake to the hoop. And a blocking foul. Rutten will go to the line as Anderson, the official said, slid their lengths. And Rutten will have a chance to tie it up at the line.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if he looked at cylinder or not. It looked like he was initially going to call the charge. As he looked down, also changed his call, and I guess it's fitting tonight, Jason, that this thing's going to be decided at the free throw line.
54.6 seconds to go. Rutten at the line. He's hit his last four. Make that foul. Second free throw forthcoming. And we're tied as Rutten gets the shooter's roll, and we get a timeout. 54.6 seconds to go. We're all square at 54 on the 549 Media Network. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back. 54.6 seconds to go. In this one, both teams shooting two the rest of the way. As we're all square here at the Hive.
Well, the one thing that I think you like to see if you're the coaching staff for either of these teams, you never got down on yourselves. Nothing has happened. They've both stayed in this game no matter what the situation was, and they've continued to play hard even through foul trouble.
Farrell with it, off the screen. Now to Thiel. Farrell again. Anderson. Ball fake now. Farrell over to Anderson. Into Zacharias. Zacharias cross court Thiel. Farrell with it. Shot clock at 12. Zacharias in the lane. He's bumped. He'll go to the line.
Whew, that was close. If you're a Yellow Jacket fan, of a little hip check versus a travel was a very fine line right there. If you're the Yellow Jackets, you're celebrating. If you're the Cardinals, you're asking, didn't he travel first? And again, like I said before, it sounds like a broken record, but this thing is going to be decided right where we're standing at the Horseman and Investments free throw line.
Burton has fouled out. Cutter Sauerbaum in.
We happen to go to overtime, Jason. Not to knock on wood that we don't, but there's not going to be many players left by the time they get done here.
Free throw is no good.
Shot clock off for the Cardinals now. So
and the Yellow Jackets are backing everyone off the line.
And now I don't. It's a philosophy that you talk about. Do you still rush for the first good shot or do you hold it? Now I think it makes it a little bit easier, and we're going to get a timeout.
The Yellow Jackets miss both. We'll take a break.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Back into the Hive, 27.5 seconds to go out of the timeout. That was the last timeout.
Looking for the last shot, unless it's an easy one.
Coons and Zacharias meet at half court. He goes right to Rex Rutten. Comes left now. Coons picks up his dribble at 10 on the game clock. Screen left. Coons inside, stolen away, Razor. Farrell with 3, with 2. Farrell, an off-balance shot. The whistle blows. There's a foul. And the Yellow Jackets are shooting at the line. The foul's on Peyton Jers. His third, and they're checking on him right now on the floor. They'll go 10 to him after the big collision there at the floor.
And again, whatever side you're on here, we take the interest of the young man first. Hopefully he's okay. We've had enough players down in the last few weeks here that we definitely want to see him bounce back up. But that's a tough play. You're celebrating if you're the Yellow Jackets, and you're probably a little bit in dismay if you're the Cardinals. As that's one that I've seen let go just at the end of the game, and you let the players battle it out in overtime. But where they were at, they saw what had happened, and they called it, and they called it right away. So we're going to get some free throws right here.
Farrell at the line to shoot 2.
No time on the clock, so he needs one of the 2.
All eyes on Isaiah Farrell. Head coach Zach Quall wanting to get an explanation.
And I think that's fair to ask at this point of the game how these two teams have battled, that we continue to go, and that you're allowed that as a coach to ask what's happening here. And I think what they're asking for more than anything is, if that happened, there has to be some time on the clock, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're putting 1.1 second back on the clock, which now brings everybody back to the free throw line for the Cardinals. Yellow Jackets, all they got to look for is that long pass here. So again, it's one of those things now for the Yellow Jackets. Free throws, obviously the make's the most important, but now you have to defend as well.
1 second to go, Farrell at the line. Free throw is good. He hits the first. Yellow Jackets by a point. We got a timeout. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a quick break with them for the second free throw when we come back.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at perhamrealestate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Welcome back to the Hive. Coming out of the timeout, we have one more free throw for Isaiah Farrell. The Yellow Jackets discuss their defense. Free throw, no good. Coons the heave, too strong into the fans. And the Yellow Jackets pick up a 1-point victory tonight over the Staples-Motley Cardinals. And a thrilling classic basketball game. That was a hard-fought battle between these two teams.
Yeah, and a tough way to end if you're the Cardinals. Again, Yellow Jackets played just well enough to get that win. And we talked about the Cardinals at full strength, that we thought they were going to be a really good team. They proved that tonight, and I think that's a battle every time these two teams step on the floor. So, again, it's an early December game. I don't think anybody's season right now is banking on this one win or this one loss. But it sure has to feel good for the Yellow Jackets after they played some tough competition. And it'll be interesting tomorrow. Now they turn right around and play again, Jason, in the afternoon. That was a physical game, and there's going to probably be some soreness. And it's sure going to be easier coming into Concordia Fieldhouse tomorrow with a win other than a defeat.
We'll take a timeout. KLM Family Brands postgame show is coming up. We'll have our Otter Tail Power play of the game and our Steve Sanitation player of the game. That's next here on the 549 Media Network.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1, or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer, every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart that they believe you and your family is important.
Welcome back to the Hive. We wrap up the boys' game, a KLN Family Brands post-game show. We have our Steve Sanitation player of the game as well as our Otter Tail power play of the game coming up. And Lance, our Otter Tail power play of the game ends up having to be the game-winning free throw by Isaiah Farrell on the late drive that earns him a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many times in the last 5 minutes that play of the game changed, Jason. We talked about it all the way through, and again, to step to the line, it's one of those things. I almost think it was better that they went back and there was 1 second on the clock. I remember playing, it's just a little unnerving because there's very few times in your life you shoot a free throw with nobody in the lane, and it just changes the dynamic a little bit. So I think it almost worked to Isaiah Farrell's advantage to have that happen. So anyways, he stepped up to the line, big free throw, and then again just a heave at the end. But what a battle. I mean, there's no other word you can use but battle. When you shot as many free throws as you have, and you just had to persevere through foul trouble, both teams, again, I don't think either team can really leave hanging their head like they lost that game. They both gave the effort and did the things they needed to do to win. It just this time, the Yellowjackets got the last shot, and Isaiah Farrell made them pay with that last free throw.
Eli Rutten finishes with 15. Avondre Brandt with 13. Players in double figures for Staples-Motley for the night. They were 18 of 28 at the free throw line. Yellowjackets led in scoring. Cade Razor with 14 points. Mika Leonard had 11, as did Isaiah Farrell. All of Isaiah's came in the second half. Mika Leonard's points all came in the first half. 8 points for Tate Zacharias. Your score, and also 1 point for Braden Anderson. Your scoring for the Yellowjackets. And Lance, Steve Sanitation, player of the game.
Well, it's, you kind of listed we could have went many ways, but when you step up to the free throw line with 1 second to go and you calmly sink a free throw, you have to give it to Isaiah Farrell, and it's more than that last shot. Jason, you brought up, and I agree with you. He took the task on of guarding Eli Rutten, who's scoring in the 20s, had 31 here last year, and he really spent a lot of energy on defense, and I think it did take away the first half a little bit, his legs getting his offensive game going, but then in the second half, he really did a nice job for the Yellowjackets, and he handled that defensive pressure all night too. So Isaiah Farrell, hats off to you, Steve Sanitation, player of the game.
We thank you for tuning in. We'll get set up. Keep your stream active. We'll have the girls game coming up here in just a few minutes right here on the 549 Media Network.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive KLN Family Brands post-game, pre-game show. Rolls on as now we turn the page on the boys' game and an outstanding win. We hope to be joined by Isaiah Farrell at halftime of this one to talk about the big victory over Staples-Motley. Is like you said, Lance, they get ready now. Tomorrow they got to turn the page quickly as well to play Park Christian. But here now, the Yellow Jacket girls looking to move to 8-1 as they take on the Staples-Motley Cardinals, who come in with a record of 1-4.
Right, and the Yellow Jacket girls have been playing outstanding basketball, and one of the things that it kind of, I don't even want to say it after last game, that's been their Achilles heel is foul trouble, and letting the other team stick around in the first half because they're shooting free throws. So it's some things you have to work on, and it's just in that mentality that you're fast enough and you don't need to use your hand to get that hand check up, or you're strong enough to just not use a two-hand shove underneath the basket to get the post player out. So I think those are things that they're working on. What's been going really great, I think, for them, and if you talk to Coach Super, I think he would agree with me, is there's so many weapons. And it's bad terminology, but pick your poison. If you want to guard somebody, and right now they're finding some balance between Jurdy in the inside and Phillips, and even Kaya Anderson at times, to the outside play of Kaya Anderson. And then it's a cast around her that on any given night, anybody can get hot.
And you mentioned that Quinn Hansen, I thought last night had one of her best games as a Yellow Jacket. She hit from deep, has shown also the ability of getting to the basket. She had that nice finish with the left hand last night as well. The depth for the Yellow Jackets tested a little bit last night with foul trouble. We'll see how they do tonight. Again, I'm not trying to look past the Staples-Motley Cardinal team. You know they're in a rebuild mode right now, sitting at 1-4. But for the Yellow Jackets, you don't want to get caught looking ahead when you have a tough one on Monday night with Barnesville coming to the Hive.
Well, and catch games are real, and I think the Yellow Jackets, I think they're very aware of they're taking one game at a time and doing the things the right way. And I think for them, it's just going to be that continued playing together and excelling. And their defense is what makes it tick. And again, we talked about foul trouble. I think they're willing to give up some fouls if they can get some easy, fast break points on the other side because of it.
We'll take a break, come back to get you set up with more here from the Hive on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Hi, I'm Tammy Jo Awney at United Community Bank, your local community bank. We've been serving the area since 1911, helping families grow, businesses expand, right here locally. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from your friends at United Community Bank. We'd like to thank you for banking locally, serving you locally in Perham, Frazee, and Dent.
United Community Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart that they believe you and your family is important.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Disc Growth of Lance Rock to get ready for tonight's girls basketball game between the Yellowjackets and the Staples-Motley Cardinals. We'll take a look at your starting lineups brought to you by New Horizons Realty. For the Cardinals, Clara Maros at forward, Chloe Larson's a guard, Hannah Cole at forward, Sophia Long Santiago a guard, and Pamela Lawrence a guard for the Cardinals. Yellow Jackets will start like this. Kai Anderson, a senior guard. Sophie Nelson, a junior guard. Lauren Dirty, sophomore forward. Sophie Nelson, a sophomore. And Reagan Hemiger, a sophomore guard, and a junior forward in Eddie Drager.
Yeah, and you look at all of the stats for the Yellow Jackets, and you can't be happier than, other than the one blip, and I think you lost to a really well-coached, good team that I'm looking forward to see them play again. Perham's 5-1 in the section, 7-1 overall, scoring almost 74 points a game, giving up under 50. Early QRF 18. Everything is checking every box for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's just doing this consistently. Now we're starting to see more consistent play all the time, Jason. We're into game 8 now. The rotations are getting set better. I think, again, you look at the identity, defense to offense, and that's what the Yellow Jackets are going to come out and do tonight. Yeah, I can't imagine the game plan's any different than full court, run, trap, try to sneak behind, turn those into easy layups, and then kind of jump on this Cardinal team early and then get into what you do best, and that's getting easy baskets. And it's been a very successful strategy or game plan for the Yellow Jackets all the way through this year.
We'll take a quick break, come back, starting lineups are next.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're going to send it down courtside. So we have a special announcement ahead of our starting lineups, and we'll have those for you here. First, we're going to send it down to our public address announcer, Trevor Seaman.
Take a moment to greet tonight's officials. These MSHSL sanctioned officials come out of the Lakes Area Officials Association. Please, a nice round of applause for our officials, because without them, we don't play tonight. Before we get to our starting lineups for tonight, please join us in congratulating senior Kaya Anderson on an incredible achievement in Perham girls basketball history. Kaya has broken 2 Perham girls basketball records recently. She has now played in more games than any player ever, breaking Willow Thiel's record of 139 games. She also etched her name into the record books by knocking down her 237th career three-pointer, surpassing Katie Johnson's school record. Please stand and give Kaya Anderson a well-deserved round of applause. Now let's meet our starters for each team. First, for the Staples-Motley Cardinals, a sophomore, 0, Clara Maros. A sophomore, number 1, Chloe Larson. A junior, number 4, Hannah Cole. A sophomore, number 11, Sophia Luna. And a senior, number 24, Pam Lawrence. Cardinals are coached by assistant coaches Nick Schultz, Corey Lawrence, and Joshua Winter, and their head coach is Cy Bestland. Now for your starters for the home team, your Perham Yellowjackets. A 5'3" sophomore, number 11, Sophie Nelson. Standing at 6 feet, a sophomore, number 12, Lauren Jurdy. Standing at 5'5", a sophomore, number 15, Reagan Hamburger. Standing at 5'9", a junior, number 30, Addie Drager. And the senior, 5'11", number 5, Kaya Anderson. Yellow Jackets are coached by assistant coaches Michelle Borman, Robbie Cox, and your head coach, Mr. TJ Super.
Thank you to Trevor Seaman as we take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by New Horizons Realty as we get ready for the nightcap between the Perham Yellowjackets and the Staples-Motley Cardinals here live at the Hive. We thank you for tuning in here on the 549 Media Network.
Yeah, and again, for the Yellow Jackets, I think get out on that quick start. Again, hats off to Kaya Anderson. We've touched on some of the records that she's eclipsed so far this year. More probably to come in the future, the way this is going this year for her. And again, I think the Yellow Jackets just stay your course right now, play confident, play fast, and get out and run that floor tonight, and you'll probably see some success for these Yellow Jackets.
And Nicole to take the tap against Lauren Journey. We get ready to go for the 8:21 start here from the Hive. And the opening tap goes to the Cardinals. Here's Long with it. On the far side, Larson getting pressured there by Dranger. Down low. Comes back up top. They swing it around Lawrence now to the near side. Long with it. Looking to drive. Pull-up jumper from her. Misses everything. Hemberger gets the loose change in the Yellow Jackets. Back the other way. Here's Anderson. Anderson drives, and the ball gets stolen away and tapped out of bounds. Last touch with the Cardinals.
Well, I think you're going to see number 11, Long. She's a really quick guard. The Cardinals try to isolate her a little bit, get her going, and if nothing else, she is going to be able to kick.
As Hemberger takes the three, she hits the three. And the Yellow Jackets jump in front. Here's Long with it. Long getting guarded there by Nelson. Now Drager on Larson, and a foul. Going to be on Drager, her first. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets, DJ Super. Head coach of the Staples-Motley Cardinals, Cy Besslin. This HOL Conference Clash, the Cardinals open the season with a win over Browerville, and now the Yellow Jackets putting the pressure on.
And I think that's Drager's second foul right off the bat. And that takes our Steve Sanitation player of the game from last week, last game, Jason, and 2 early fouls, and looks like she's staying in the game.
Long with it. Getting pressured by Nelson. It's stolen away. Hemberger. Hemberger across half court, looks inside. That's stolen back. As Cole gets it. Bringing it up is Larson. Larson into the lane. She carried. 16:58 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. The Jackets lead 3-0 on a three-pointer by Reagan Hemberger. As the Yellow Jackets will bring the ball up court. Different lighting setup. The Yellow Jacket girls go with that. We call it the Perham Square Garden lighting setup. And the ball inbounds, thrown away.
Interesting 1-3-1 zone. We don't see that very often. I think it caught the Yellow Jacket girls off their game just a little bit. Again, short corners are going to be open off that 1-3-1. Good spot for Addie Drager. We got another travel and another turnover. But look for that pass to that short corner. And the Yellow Jackets, if they can hit those 15-foot jumpers, I think the 1-3-1 takes away that three-pointer where the Yellow Jackets usually like to shoot them from.
Nelson to Anderson. Back up to Nelson. She's going to drive. Dish down low. Jurdy, the finish. And a foul, and Jurdy will go to the line for a three-point opportunity. And a nice feed, though, by Sophie Nelson. Jurdy, the finish.
Yeah, Nelson's had so put her footprint on so many of these games, and it's not always in the scoring column. Tackling the defense, you talk about how many times she comes away with the rebound with her stature, and she comes out of there with it as the free throw's good by Jurdy. A quick 6-0 lead here for the Jackets.
Long with it. Getting pressured by Nelson. which has been the staple of the Yellow Jackets, just solid pressure defense. Larson does a nice job creating space there. Now goes the Long. Here's Lawrence now. Long looking to drive in the lane. Tough shot offline. Battling for the board is Cole, but the Yellow Jackets dirty comes away with it to Anderson. Anderson back the other way. Anderson takes a look. Drives, dishes. Hemberger, the open three. It's good for Reagan Hemberger. She quickly has 6 tonight. That's a 9-0 run for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Long with it. Lawrence, pressure, and a foul. Foul on the Yellow Jackets. I believe it's going to be Hemberger. They're going to call her for the body in the push. Quinn Hansen into the game, as does Addison Potter for Staples-Motley.
And again, Drager having to sit too quick. Fouls just kind of uncharacteristic. I know she likes to play physical, and here almost another turnover by the Cardinals, and there it is.
Sideline inbound coming up for the Yellow Jackets, leading 9-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Anderson to the corner, Hansen. Hansen coming off that nice performance last night. She dropped in 15 points, gets it in the corner. She's gonna fire. That's offline. Rebound by Lung. Lung back the other way. Larson, left hand dribble, hands it off for Potter. Potter looking down, here's Marles. Nice drive, shot offline. Rebound goes to Hansen. Nelson to Hansen. To the corner for Hemberger. Thought about it, passes up, looks to drive, gets tied up to the floor, and Lung comes away with it for the Cardinals. Lung now. Inside, Dirty, and just steps and gets that pass. Anderson with the feed to Nelson. Nelson drives, foul on Long, and Nelson gets the bucket to go and has a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, again, it shows you just how strong she is, as took the weight of the other player on top of her back, basically, and up and in. And the Yellow Jackets have kind of found their way around this zone defense right now, so you may look for the Cardinals to change up a little bit, switch maybe between 2-3 and 1-3-1.
Anderson aggressive on the rebound, off the miss. Now Hansen to Hemberger. She fires and hits. Reagan Hemberger with 9 points. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 14. Potter. So comes up down to Maros. A three for Larson off the front iron. And Hansen the rebound.
Well, it's a good set and a good shot by the Cardinals right there.
The Yellow Jackets in transition. Dirty with the easy layup. The Yellow Jackets off to a 16-0 run. Long and a timeout called by Staples-Motley. We'll take it with them. Right here on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets off to a strong start with a 16-0 run, 9 of them from beyond the arc from Reagan Hemberger. She's been able to get her shot to drop here early on for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and if you're a shooter, seeing a zone, your eyes should light up. If you can find the right spots in the zone, you're going to get some uncontested looks, especially if your teammates are moving the basketball really well. And that's probably the most impressive things to start with right now, is how well the Yellow Jackets are moving the basketball.
Drive there by Larson, cut off. Pass almost stolen in the backcourt. Now pressure. Larson gets it. She's going to drive, float it up, doesn't get it to roll. Hamburger gets the loose change.
Larson's had a nice start for them, though. She's getting to the basket, and I think she's going to get one of those to go.
Here's Long. Her shot blocked by Anderson coming back. And that gets the Yellow Jacket bench up off their feet. With 13:16 to go, Ashton Kunze will come in for Sophie Nelson. And stolen away, but it comes right back. Down low it goes. Potter loses the ball to the floor. Dirty gets it. Hamburger fires. It was nothing but net, but it was the front of the net and not through the rim as the Cardinals get the rebound. Larson. Along with it. And turned over as Cole was cutting towards the rim as the pass was going in her direction.
And you can sense the frustration on the Cardinals right now, and I think you just have to get one basket to fall. It takes a lot of pressure off you. Whether you do or you don't think you're going to, you still look at that scoreboard, and if you can crack that egg here and get a basket in the next series, that would help a lot.
Kunze offline, Dirty the rebound. Pressure on Anderson to the floor, it goes. Hamburger gets it now, Kunze. Will regroup. Anderson will fire. That one misses everything. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Cardinals. Fortunate bounce there for Staples-Motley. Good positioning underneath. And a shot clock violation. Hanson heaves. And now Noah Rosenthal will come in. 12:09 to go in our opening half.
And it was a violation as we come to the side to take the inbounds. Kunze again picking up full court.
Along with it. Larson. It's to Cole. Now comes back up top to Morrows. Cole with it. Trying to fight free. Ends up throwing it to the near side, and the Yellow Jackets come away with it. Rosenthal with the ball fake. Now to Hanson. All the way around Kunze. She'll fire the three. That's off the back iron. Rebound tapped around. Saved. And now to the corner for Hanson. And she hits. And the Yellow Jackets have started with a 19-0 run. Lung with it. Floater from her is good. As Lung gets that to go. She's had some nice drives to the hoop. That time she's able to finish, and now a foul on Morrows.
Yeah, again, she's a shifty player, and if she can get through that first wave, again, the Cardinals have done some things well. It's just stifling defense by the Yellow Jackets, and they've showed that from almost every team they've played this year. There's just stretches where they're lights out.
Quinn Hanson left alone, hits the three. And it's now 22-2 in favor of the Yellow Jackets, and the ball turned over and turned back over as Rosenthal with the fastball at Kunze's melon ends up going out of bounds. Good thing Kunze was able to direct.
Exactly, and we brought this up. That's one of the things that I think Coach Super's still going to be working on is turnovers after turnovers. And I don't mean we're doing it in we get the turnover and then we turn it right back to them. You'd love to capitalize on those possessions as the Cardinals get a shot off.
Lauren send that three-pointer just hit off the side of the rim as Pilgrim drives, hands it off. Here's Kunze with it in the lane, kick out right side. Hanson feeling it. That one's off the back iron. Rebound inside. Shot by Phillips, blocked away. And Staples-Motley comes away with the loose basketball. Larson to bring it up court. Cole with it now. Cole stops. Off the glass, too strong. And a foul underneath on the Yellow Jackets, going to be on Olivia Phillips underneath.
Yeah, and it's easier said than done against the Yellow Jackets. I think what the Cardinals need to just do is get to the basket. And however you can get that drive going. Oh, the change of call here.
All right, foul is going to be on Potter. Interesting.
They had us all deceived there.
Well, we've seen that two-hand shiver from the Yellow Jackets in the post before. So it was kind of probably on us jumping a little quick on that one.
We just can't assume there's a travel on. Kunza going a little faster than she needed to right there. Again, picking up full court pressure. 10 minutes remain here. Cardinals have done an okay job with the initial break of this press. It's just when they get into the half court, they've struggled to get their shot off.
Drive by Lawrence. Shot no good. Hansen back the other way. Pilgrim drives into trouble. And a foul. Pilgrim will shoot two. That's on Cole. Her second. Pilgrim at the Horace Mann Insurance free throw line. Misses the first. Pilgrim will shoot the second. Good snap to go. The Yellow Jackets out in front now, putting pressure on, and the foul on the far side.
And we've noticed that too out of the Yellow Jackets, Jason. If that initial trap doesn't stop, they have a tendency, that's where they pick up their fouls, is they try to slow down. Again, that trap has to be set moving. They kind of set it stagnant, and again, it allows that hand check to come to play for the Yellow Jackets, and unfortunately, it's been called often against them in these first few games.
Cole with it. She's going to take a three. That's off the mark. Lawrence trying to save it along the sideline. Can't. It goes out of bounds with 9:24 to go in our first half. Yellow Jackets leading this one on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Drager's going to check back in. The Yellow Jackets turn around. They're back in action Monday night back here at the Hive against the Barnesville Trojans, who made a late run last year.
Yeah, it's been a good rivalry. I know you look at the standings, and Barnesville's not maybe having the year that they've had in the past, but I think seems like the Yellow Jackets and the Hive always brings out the best in them.
And a backcourt violation. With 9:14 to go. Kai Anderson will come back in for Quinn Hansen.
We're going all the way underneath the basket for the inbounds pass for the Cardinals.
Lawrence trying to direct, looking for some help. Feed inside, and now a foul as Pilgrim reaching in on Larson, I believe.
Yeah, I think she got beat on that kind of pick-the-picker type play that is run, and then as she stopped, her momentum took her into the back and picked up her first foul.
Just didn't want to jump on that foul to make sure it was, as Phillips bats that one out of bounds.
Inbounds under the basket, take three.
They'll move it all the way to the Y. And Lung gets the inbound, pressured by Pilgrim. Cole with it. Cole drives, looks inside, tough pass. Potter might have been bumped, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, right idea. It was a nice cut there by Cole. Just couldn't connect on the pass. And here the Yellow Jackets, no fast break opportunity. So let's see a set out of this, and their zone break is obviously on right now.
Rosenthal to Pilgrim. She'll take a deep three and hit the front iron. Phillips the rebound, and it gets to Anderson. Anderson will fire and hit. And it's 26-2 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Slung back the other way. Cross court it goes to Larson. Cole looking things over. Long directs Pilgrim all over her. Last touch by Pilgrim. Nelson and Dirty will come in. Clara Maros back in for the Cardinals. You know, saying they opened with a nice victory over Browerville Eagle Valley, 63-40. Then they've run into some tough Heart of the Lakes Conference action. Interesting schedule this year for a lot of the conferences that's turned over there. A lot of conference games early before you see a lot of non-conference games as Dirty puts that one up and in for two.
Yeah, it's an interesting layout this year for the conference. And like you said, early win for the Cardinals, and then they really had a good game against Park Rapids, who the Yellow Jackets, we've seen them play them a little too fast there. Kai Anderson throws the ball. Turnover for turnover again.
Cole inside, gets that up and in for Hannah Cole. Nice job by the Cardinals in transition there. 7:38 to go. Rosenthal with it. Nelson now. Drager around the perimeter as the Cardinals change up their defense a little bit. Rosenthal drives. Comes back up to Nelson. Drager with it. Into the corner. That's Anderson. Takes and extends her career three-pointers with another one there.
Well, it's just tough to guard the Yellow Jackets in zone unless you really extend that zone out. They have so many shooters that they can spot up.
Shot attempt by Merrill short. She gets the rebound tapped away. Now Anderson back. Thought about it and will drive, kick, and draws a foul. Fouls on Larson. Hamburger will check in.
Sorry. No, that's all right. Yellow Jackets will be in the bonus on the next foul, 6:55. So, again, we'll get more Horace Mann free throw line attempts.
Nelson steps through, short on the shot. Drager gets the rebound, back out to Hamburger. Thought about it. Now Nelson with it. Head fake by Anderson to Hamburger. She will take and hit. Yellow Jackets in control here in the first half. And that pass stolen away. Anderson with it. She'll look to drive, head fake. Spin, turn, jumper, no. Rebound tapped around, grabbed by the Cardinals. Stay tuned. Our halftime show will be joined by Isaiah Farrell of the Yellow Jackets. But first, we'll take a timeout.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer from United Community Bank. I wanted to take time to tell you thank you for banking local this year. As a full-service bank, we're here to help. We're community-minded, just like you. Thank you for banking local this year. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from your family here at United Community Bank. Downtown Perham, Frazee, Dent, or online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets in control out of the timeout. They lead this one 34-4 with 6:05 to go in our first half. Late start if you're just tuning in. The boys game went down to the wire. And the Yellow Jackets picking up a 1-point victory in that one. Turnaround jumper. Unable to get the roll there on the look by Cole. She had a nice look at that one. Now Hemminger with it. Hemminger, she's going to fire and hit. She's having a three-point party tonight. She's hit 5 of them. Long with it. Off the screen, Nelson sticks. And Nelson eventually gets the steal. Yellow Jackets back. Nelson kicks to Anderson. Anderson the head fake. The lane opens. Short on the shot though. And the rebound grabbed by Larson. She'll come back the other way for Staples-Motley. Hanson putting the pressure on. Three-pointer off the back iron. As Marlos got the look, Journey gets the rebound. Kunza. Or excuse me, that's Nelson. Hemminger now. There to Journey. Runner through the lane is offline, but she's fouled. As Journey will shoot 2 at the Horseman free throw line. Marlos picks up the foul.
It's been a busy week for the Yellow Jackets. A lot of events for us. The wrestlers were on the road for Triangular. Now they're at Pequot Lakes for the Jackhammer Invitational as Journey's free throw rims in and out. And for those of you listening that remember the Big Bear that used to be in Cass Lake, Pequot Lakes took that over. So huge tournament from teams all over the state. Wrestling is wrapped up today. Journey puts that one in. Wrestling's wrapped up today. We'll start again tomorrow. I know the Yellow Jackets have a couple in the semifinals and 3 or 4 more still alive in action. So busy week all across the board here in the home of the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jacket wrestlers last night with that split. Foley and Little Falls, the new triangular that they were able to get in on this year, as there's a foul here on the near side. And the miles, it would be interesting to see the total of miles that the Yellow Jacket wrestlers are putting on this year. As you're kind of seeing a changeover a little bit in wrestling mentality and styles. A lot of more tournaments than and then you do see some of the triangulars and duels, but not as many as you're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I think the Yellow Jackets are hitting the road thinking they have a very good team, and they do. I remember when my boys were wrestling, we did kind of the same thing as a foul's called here, and the Cardinals will go to the line. We had to do some traveling, and then sometimes in the near future, it repays. I remember the Simley coming down here and how huge a match that was in the afternoon, and it's packed. So again, you're gonna see some new competition. Free throw good by the Cardinals for this Yellow Jacket squad, and again it goes back to, and I think the girls and boys program from Perham feel the same way, that iron sharpens iron, and the better competition you play, the better you're going to be for the playoff run.
Anderson in the lane, knifes through, tough on the shot. Rebound grabbed by Staples-Motley. Larson with it. Pressured by Kunza. And almost a steal by Anderson, but Morris gets it. Jocelyn Link to Cole. Cole with 5 on the shot clock, looking for help, drops it off. There for Morris, entry pass, but no one home. The Jackets come back the other way. Hanson through her hands, saved by the official coming by. Gunza inside, Jurdy the finish.
Well, it's not the first time that you mentioned in the boys' game that the officials are part of the game. So I haven't seen it happen many times. Once in each game tonight where it's bounced off an official and stayed in bounds.
Unable to get to roll there was Cole. She had a nice look. This doesn't get the shooter's touch on that one as the Yellow Jackets come back the other way. Lane opens for Anderson, but she's short on the shot. Rebound for the Cardinals. And it's stolen. Kunze with the steal. Stolen back. Nice hustle there by Larson. And now up ahead it goes to Lenk. Lenk, the layup, too strong. Kunze with it. Hamburger, the three. That misses everything. Moros with it.
Cardinals probably smart here, trying to slow it down. The problem with slowing it down is your chance of turnover is longer. Nice job by Jurdy just staying straight up. Good rebound underneath there by Potter. She puts it up off of the Yellow Jackets and out of bounds, coming your way to back underneath for the Cardinals.
2 minutes to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellow Jackets in control. Lawrence with the basketball. And now inside, Cole with it. Cole, turnaround jumper. No good. Coons with the rebound.
Nice drop step there by Cole. Again, they've had a few shots in the interior, just not hitting.
Drager hits the three.
Again, right idea there as a quick basket or quick attempt on fast break attempt and nice diagonal pass, just a hand in the way in the last second by Reagan Hamburger. Stalls out that attempt. Inbounds play right here. Potter tries to seal underneath, and they get it to her.
With it now, Winter, Brooklyn Winter trying to dribble near side. Ends up throwing it to the near court. Hamburger with it. Knifes through, floater from her, short. Rebound grab by Lawrence and the Cardinals. Get it to Long and looking to come back the other way. Long. Winter, turnaround jumper offline. Rebound Drager. Here's Hansen with it. Kunze. Knifes through, floater. No good. Rebound. Drager gets it. Rosenthal thought about it for a second, passes it up, but Drager will take. That's short. Rosenthal on the board all the way around. Hamburger the three. It's good.
Well, that basket it goes for Hamburger, but Rosenthal's hustle is the reason why they got so many shots at the basket right there. Cardinals come back as we reach underneath. 25 seconds to play.
Sorry, Lance Potter with it. And Winter in the lane off of her hands and feet, and out of bounds it goes. Yellow Jackets with the shot clock off. Leading by a lot with 17 seconds to go. Kunze brings it up. Hamburger will take and hit. And the Yellow Jackets stretch their lead. Long, the heave is no good. We head to the break. Yellow Jackets lead 49-5. We'll take a break.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Hi, my name is Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Welcome back into the Hive as we roll on with our halftime show. We're now joined by Yellow Jackets guard Isaiah Farrell. Nice victory tonight over the Staples-Motley Cardinals. First overall, your thoughts on the contest tonight with the Cardinals?
Yeah, we just, in the first half, some of our players weren't playing as aggressive as we should have. But I thought on the defensive side we were doing really good. And then second half, in the halftime, we had a nice talk from the coaches, staying positive. We picked up our offense for sure. Just staying aggressive, getting to the hoop, and still just playing defense on their best players.
Well, good transition for us. That was what my next question was going to be. It seems like a lot of nights you draw one of the best players from the other team. Tonight, no exception. Eli Rutten's a good athlete, good basketball player. I thought what you did in the first half was pretty amazing. You kind of stymied him a little bit, made things tough for him. Do you kind of revel in that you get to take on the best player from the other team? And what kind of mindset do you bring into the game knowing that you have to do that?
Yeah, every time I know I'm a matchup with their best player, I watch film just to make sure I'm good. But, I know that my game is defense. I love playing defense. That's something that, most players don't, actually. But me, I take pride in defense. I love playing defense. That's the number one thing.
Well, and the one thing I'll add towards that, or I'll ask you my last question, it's such a unique combination that you bring, Isaiah, and I mean that in a real complimentary way. You can get to the basket, you can shoot the three-pointer, but you don't seem like you need to do that. I see what you're saying on defense. I think your other big skill and the thing that you must take real pride in is facilitating this offense for Coach Durkheising and the staff. Can you talk a little bit about what goes into being the floor general on a team like this?
Yeah, well, I have confidence right away just because our coach Dirk, he gave me confidence right away to be the floor general, be a nice leader on the court. And I can trust my guards. Every time I drive and kick, I know that our guards are going to hit shots. If they miss, it's whatever, next shot. But I just trust my team. I have confidence in my team, and they have confidence in me bringing the ball up.
Now that last few moments of the game, the possession there, you guys get the stop on the defensive end, come down, drive, draw the foul on the way to the hoop. Little bit of a break before the free throw. What's kind of going through the mind as you get ready to go to the line there when 1 second on the clock?
Yeah, that was a really long break. But everyone, my teammates, my coaches, they were just giving me energy. They were like, don't worry about it. You'll be good. But in my mind, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I zoned out. I just thought it was just me in the gym every morning. You know what I'm saying? It was just another shot. But I couldn't have done it without my teammates and coaches. They're really good supporters.
And you're so good about that, Isaiah. And I'll say everybody kind of wants that. But the old movie saying is winners want the ball. And I can see that in you. As soon as that foul happened, you almost grew 2 inches, I think, going, this is my time to shine, and I'm going to win this for my team. Am I correct there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was so fun to watch from up here, and what a game by you and all of your teammates. I just asked one follow-up question. How hard is it to flip the script now after a big win like that, knowing you got to play tomorrow afternoon?
We've been ready for it. This week's practices have just been really good, and we've been talking about it, how we got 2 back-to-back games, but it just won't stop us. We'll make sure that we bring energy on the court, and we'll have our leaders just lead us tomorrow. We'll be ready.
All right, thank you very much, Isaiah. A very nice game as the Yellow Jackets pick up a 55-54 victory over the Staples-Motley Cardinals. Here at half, the Yellow Jacket girls lead 49-5. We'll be back on the 549 Media Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422, or make a visit in Perham, Fergus, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joe Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back. Right in time for the start of the second half. The Yellowjackets lead the Cardinals 49-5 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Jackets ball to start the second half. Looks like the starting five back out there for both teams.
Hemmerger with it. Looking inside to Jurdy. Off her hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, a little too deep on the pass. Right idea. Good. What I like to see on that one is the position there by Jurdy She did a nice job of sealing that spot on the top block.
And that jumper is good for Pam Lawrence as she gets the bucket to go.
Again, zone, it looks more of a 2-3 right now by the Cardinals. They're shifting over a little bit, so should be some open shots on the wing if they move the basketball.
And a feed inside. Dringer gets her own board. Tapped around. Yellow Jackets get it. Jurdy hands it back to Dringer. Now goes cross court for Hemberger, who hit 7 first half three-pointers. Anderson will launch the three. It's off the back iron. Hemberger gets the rebound.
Yeah, the dangers of playing zone defense is it's tougher to rebound, especially off those long rebounds. And a lot of times you're giving up that long three-pointer, thus a long rebound if it comes off.
Nelson drives, can't finish. It goes out of bounds, stays with the Yellow Jackets. Jurdy works inside, spins. Left hand good for Lauren Jurdy. She adds to her point total. She has 12 on the night now. Here's Long. Hands it off there for Morris. Long into the lane, creating space, looking for some help. Now goes to the near side for Morris. Floater on its way. No good. Cole the rebound. Cole going up strong off the glass. Can't get it to go. Dringer the board for the board.
Nice job by Cole right there. Faked the pass out and then just turned and went right to the basket.
Here's the Yellow Jackets moving the ball. Anderson with the head fake. Pull up pass inside. Jurdy is good. She's got 14.
And we talked about the Yellow Jackets being on action on Monday. Again, we'll be live here from the Hive. More of a regular time game, and Cardinals there are at home as well. They'll be taking on the DGF Rebels before the Christmas break.
Shot short there by Larson. The Yellow Jackets the rebound up ahead. Jurdy. She puts that in. She's got 16. Yellow Jackets off and running again. They lead 55-7 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Long with it. With the basketball, Lawrence back up. No, Lawrence will take the shot and hit. Lawrence now with 4 on the night.
Yeah, a couple back-to-back shots there by her. Nice look in by Anderson.
Jurdy unable to finish. Nelson with the fake. Drives. The floater is good. Sophie Nelson, the bucket. We got a timeout. We're going to keep it all here. It's 4 substitutions, and the Yellow Jackets starting 5 will call it, I'm going to say, is a night. As Kunza, Rosenthal, Reed, Quinn Hansen, and Peyton Christensen on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. Driving in to the hoop. Larson, she earns a trip to the Horseman free throw line.
Well, and there's a couple things. You never want to see a game that is this out of hand, obviously, but hats off to Coach Super. He coached a really great first half, gave his starters a run, realizes where the game's at. This is a good building for his bench, and he did a couple things. He got the starters the minutes they needed to get ready, be ready for the Barnesville game. Now he's building bench, and I think we'll go deeper into the bench. And it's also kind of a courtesy knowing Staples, you mentioned it early, is rebuilding. It's a good thing for them to maybe face the next level to see where they're at too. So hats off to Coach Super, I guess, is what a long way around it.
Well, we all had a conversation, we'll call it our production meeting, we could say, last night a bit, about some of the scores that we saw that have been happening around the state. And some of them, you know what those teams are trying to do, and it's unfortunate to see happen. And it's good to see, like you said here, now the Yellow Jackets making the changes. As Kunza looks to drive, kicks near side to Hansen. We saw a shutout last night as Hansen takes the 3. That's no good. There was another game that was a 100-point spread differential.
And by all means, this group is going to come out and try to score. And if they score, great. And you're still going to battle and you still got to play. And we're going to have a timeout here, and we can take it with them. And then we'll finish up our conversation after this.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Yellowjackets in control out of the timeout. Leading this one on Staples-Motley as they'll bring the ball up court. Larson with it. Long looking down low, nice feed. Unable to finish though, Potter. An offensive board for the Cardinals. They save it here in half court. Long with it. Dribbling around the perimeter as Reed is on her. Larson will take the three offline. Rebound inside. Potter trying to go up. She's fouled and she'll earn a trip to the line.
Yeah, and this is what we talked about, building blocks for both teams happening right now. The Cardinals still working some offensive sets, trying to build some confidence and grow the program. And same can be said for the Yellowjackets. The next wave, this has been a team, a group of ladies who have come into the game, done a lot of good things for the Yellowjackets, and you'll see the next group will do the same thing. So in a situation where the score isn't what anybody would like to see, this is there's some winning going on here.
Gunza to Hansen. She'll fire. In and out, no good. Christensen, the putback, no. Reed with it now. Rosenthal to Reed. She'll drive. Inside it goes. Christensen. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Cole. Here's Larson. Lawrence now. Long. Hansen out on her. Long off balance shot. Unable to get to go, but an offensive board there for Larson. Yellowjackets getting ready to make a couple more changes. Cole in the lane. Gets the jumper to go for Hannah Cole. Kunza with it to the near side. Here's Hansen. Inside Kunza. Drive in Rosenthal. Up top. They swing it around, do the Yellowjackets. Looking inside, trying to get Christensen a look. She dishes it back out. Kunza will take. Rebound, growled inside, grabbed, and coming away with it is Long. Long, the layup. Oh, not used to seeing that, but they just stopped the game for the substitutions. Which, in a game like that, short and time situation, that's a good and I think respectful thing to do, as Daisy Carlson will bring it up court. Over to the far side to Hadley Phillips. Near side with it. Pilgrim to Reed. Now back to Pilgrim. Pass stolen away. A nice read there by Hannah Cole. drive. Travel. Unable to complete the handoff before the extra steps. 11:23 to go.
Yeah, the extended handoff there, and I think the wrestlers are finished up for tonight, Jason, and I don't know if these are official or not because they look a little goofy, but we'll cover those when the Yellow Jackets aren't on offense here.
Phillips with it. Carlson the three. Rebound, Christensen dishes it back out. Reed. Far side, a three. That's good for Hadley Phillips.
Yeah, and again, going into day 2 tomorrow, the Staples-Motley Cardinals are just a juggernaut in wrestling right now. They are leading the way, followed by Detroit Lakes Foley, who the Yellow Jackets defeated yesterday, and then Perham is in 4th right now, according to these standings. Whether they're right, I can't tell you that for certain, but a nice spot for the Yellow Jackets to be in a huge tournament.
There was a foul called on Phillips. Staples-Motley will have the baseline inbound. Cole with it. Nice move there. Cole creates a space and gets the jumper to go. Nice second half for the Cardinals. Reed has it. Pass batted out of bounds.
Yeah, tip 21 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time for the Yellow Jackets. Kind of one of those tough spots to be in the corner, and a couple more substitutions for the Yellow Jackets.
Bryn Freeland and Sidney Petto into the game. The Yellow Jackets have gone all the way through the lineup tonight. For the most part, as they go to the near side.
Really nice job spacing the floor here by the Yellow Jackets, then a steal by the Cardinals.
Long inside, the shot is good for Larson. And 16-18, Pilgrim kicks. Freeland the three. No good, rebound tapped out of bounds.
Stays the way of the Yellow Jackets, so inbound play coming. 2-3 zone, so should be able to get a three-point shot.
They take it and hit it. Daisy Carlson.
Nice release there by Carlson. Had her feet set in the corner. Quick release, not allowing that bottom side forward to come out and even get in her face.
Floater there is good. Nice shot by Chloe Larson. Now to the near side. Here's Carlson again. Phillips, cross court it goes. Pilgrim. Freeland. Around the perimeter. Still at the three-point line. Inside it goes, pack out. Three-pointer on its way. That's off the line. Rebound, turnaround, putback is high off the backboard. Shot clock resets as Staples-Motley comes back the other way with Long, and she gets the bucket. Driving into the lane. Freeland shot is blocked. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice sideline drive after hitting that three-pointer. Daisy Carlson fakes one, gets down the baseline, and then kicks it to Freeland, and nice position there. So good offensive set there by the Yellow Jackets.
Clock runs. We hit the running time portion of the game. Peyton Christensen waiting to check in as we get another uniform adjustment. As keeping a close eye on those jerseys if they come untucked. As the free throw is no good. Olivia Reed back in is Peyton Christensen. Free throw no good. Rebound grabbed by Staples-Motley. Larson driving off the glass. Nice finish for Chloe Larson. Carlson now to Reed. Here's Petto. Back up to Rosenthal. Three-pointer in and out, no good by Carlson.
That was everything but down right there. Again, you like Coach Supers up coaching, encouraging his young athletes to pick up the defensive end, and that'll lead to the offensive end. Foul committed here, Potter to the free throw line.
That's on Petto. Also watching behind him as he's coaching, seeing the bench and the camaraderie of this Yellow Jacket squad. That's something that they've really talked about. And we're not just saying it, you can see it on display in the background as Potter gets that first free throw to go.
Oh, for sure, and I think it extends further than game nights. You watch them walk the halls pregame, before nights of the game. They're doing a lot of things together, and it's showing as Potter hits the free throw. And that's the key to this whole thing, is I think you play better together. Obviously, if you can do things off the floor together and enjoy each other's company, it's a whole lot easier here on the floor.
Carlson with it, Freeland, Christensen. Over to Reed. Back to Reed. Freeland now. Petto. Freeland takes. That's off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Cole. Larson will bring it up court. Long gets bumped.
And that one will be underneath the basket. I believe the Cardinals will be taking this out.
That's on Reed.
It will be underneath underneath the basket, outside the pick the picker play in the corner.
Three-pointer or short on the three-point attempt. Was the footwork. The shot was long. Christensen now. Petto back to Christensen. Nice hustle there by Lung. The Reed for the Yellow Jackets has it to the near side. Freeland with the head fake. Passes it to the far side, saved, but into the hands of the Cardinals. Larson coming back. Tough pass, Lung slowed up, and it went to the far side, out of bounds. Clock will run. Hadley Phillips, Claire Pilgrim back in for the Yellow Jackets. Wholesale changes for the Cardinals. As the Yellow Jackets will inbound and bring it up court. Strong night of basketball for the Yellow Jackets here. The boys game went down to the wire. They win by a point. It's nice to talk to Isaiah Farrell about that victory here at halftime. He hit the big free throw and coming off a strong drive to the hoop. That led to a foul with 1 second remaining. There's that drive there by Reed. The shot was offline. And she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. She's having a chuckle about that one too herself.
Yeah, and that was it was fun to have Isaiah Farrell up here, and just his confidence in how he compliments his teammates and his coaches. Just shows you that's what you want your leader to do. Free throw just a little long there. You want him to deflect all of that stuff to other people, and that's just what he did. He should take a lot of that credit tonight. I think you said it multiple times, his play tonight, second free throw is good there for Reed. His guarding of Rutten in the first half, I think, was a real key, keeping the Yellow Jackets within striking distance and a chance to win at the end, which they did.
Shot no good. Yellow Jackets get the basketball. They'll come back the other way with it. Here's Pilgrim. Down low. Head fake there by Petto. Christensen inside. Reed back outside. They good inside-outside basketball here. Christensen's going to take the three. It's too strong. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll go to Staples-Motley. Well, stay tuned to the postgame show. We'll wrap up tonight's doubleheader. Postgame show brought to you by Kalen Family Brands. We appreciate them for their support of Yellow Jacket activities. We'll have our Steve Sanitation player of the game and our Otter Tail Power play of the game in that postgame show.
Good hustle there by Hadley Phillips, knocking the ball away and then tipping it off a Cardinal, giving the Yellow Jackets another possession here.
Christensen hits the three. And her teammates erupt in support with 1 minute to go and a travel. And you said the fad was gone. You can't see it in the camera, but the Yellow Jackets hit that number, and Coach Michelle Borman on the act, driving the other way. A nice attempt at the hoop by Isabel Cole, tied up. So the Yellow Jackets lead 67-26.
I'm just saying it's gone because I still haven't reaped the benefits of winning the contest of that slogan or saying from earlier.
You might have to take that up with our boys basketball coach. The Yellow Jackets pick up the victory tonight by a score of 67-26. They improve to 8-1 and 5-1 in the Heart of Lakes Conference here tonight, Lance.
Yeah, it was a nice night by the Yellow Jackets. I don't think they played as clean as they want to. You know, that's the trap you kind of fall into. I think they knew the outcome of this game before they stepped onto the floor. And sometimes you play to that, and it's hard to guard against. That being said, they did what they needed to do, and it was stifling defense and kept the Cardinals at bay in that first half, and that allowed a lot of Jackets to get involved, get in the scorebook, and at the end of the night, you saw a lot of reaction out of the girls all through the program, and that's what's fun to see.
We'll take a break, come back. Kalen from the Brands postgame show here in just a few minutes.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer from United Community Bank. I wanted to take time to tell you thank you for banking local this year. As a full-service bank, we're here to help. We're community-minded, just like you. Thank you for banking local this year. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from your family here at United Community Bank. Downtown Perham, Frazee, Dent, or online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back to the KLN Family Friends postgame show. Tonight, the Perham Yellowjackets pick up the sweep over Staples-Motley first. The boys earning a 55-54 victory over the Cardinals, and the girls tonight rolling to a 67-26 victory tonight over Staples-Motley. Yellowjackets 49 points in the first half, built up a 49-5 lead. Can't really, in a game like this, call a play of the game for Otter Tail Power. What we're going to do, as I'm going to call it, as a play of the game, it's a team camaraderie amongst the Yellowjackets, 1 through 16. Just seeing how well they work together in a game like tonight, support each other in a game, and that they have all year. It's not just tonight. They've done this all year long.
Well, and I think I want to say this the right way. You watch a lot of times when you're starting 5 or 6 go out of a game, Jason, they kind of become disengaged with the game, and they go to the end and the bench, and they do. That wasn't what happened tonight, and I think that speaks volumes of where Coach Super and his staff and how they relate to kids. And at the end of the day, those 5 or 6 or 7 that play most of all the minutes of the other games realize these ladies cheer for us every single game, and they repaid the favor tonight, and it was fun to watch. Like, it wasn't just half-hearted. They were jumping off the bench as people scored. They were doing the antics that they do when shots were made, and I think that speaks volumes of this coaching staff, this set of girls, and what they're trying to develop, realizing that they all are so important to this team, and that's the win I take out of it even more than the victory on the scoreboard.
And also another thing, we've talked about this, when we're not on the air, when you have this type of game, Staples-Motley is rebuilding, and they're trying to pretty much start from the ground up. And you're in this type of game, the one thing you really hope for both teams is no injuries. Everyone comes out healthy, and that's what happened tonight too.
Well, and the other thing is you watch at the end of this game, Coach Super and Coach Besslin walk off together to their locker rooms. That's the other thing that sometimes doesn't happen. You talked about the games that we talked about the last time we were on the air, and the differential of scoring, and I'm about certain those coaches didn't walk off together saying, having the discussions that they were having. Hey, you have a nice team. Hey, good luck rebuilding. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know. That's what grows high school sports, and I think sometimes we lose sight of that because that scoreboard really does show neon lights and bold and bright, and we worry about what that says more than the development of our programs. That did not happen here tonight, and programs were first, and hats off to both Coach Besslin and Coach Super. I mentioned Coach Super earlier. I thought they handled this tremendously tonight, and again, girls got better playing basketball tonight, and at the end of the day, that's the win.
And you look at it on the Staples-Motley side of things, their second half. And one thing, you're in a game like this, it's easy to fold up. They battled. They continued to go. They had a good second half, 21 points in the second half, and a nice second half effort there by the Cardinals.
Right, and that speaks volumes to Coach Besslin and the way they respect him, because if they didn't, they would have just walked away at halftime, and it would have been really ugly. And again, so there were things you can take away. Again, Yellowjackets were superior tonight, and they played that way, and that's why the halftime score was the way it was. But then we hit a reset button after about the 12-minute mark in the second half, and it kind of changed to let's teach the game of basketball. Let's get better in different areas, and I can really respect that from both coaches.
Our Steve Sanitation player of the game tonight, Reagan Hemberger, finishing with 21 points, 7 3-pointers. She got on fire in that first half, and that's something for her and her confidence, definitely needed to see that ball go through the hoop as consistent as it did for her tonight.
Yeah, she had a really nice night, and I think it's one of those nights you saw her strength. If somebody's going to play you a zone and they're not going to reach out to get you, nobody wants to play her and horse. I mean, that I wouldn't go down there. I wouldn't even. It would be over in 30 seconds. She can flat out shoot the basketball. Again, now it's building off of that, and that's one of the pieces. You start to see Coach Super building these pieces of, this is what I'm going to do to get the strengths of this girl. This is what I'm going to do to use the strengths of this girl. And now it's after game 9 or 10 here, it's unfolding, and you're seeing it's happening, and they're not worried about it happening every other night. When your number's called, step up, and that's what the Yellow Jackets are doing. It was Quinn Hansen the other night. Now it was Reagan Hemberger this night. They've got the culture now that they just want to win. And I love that. So, again, Reagan Hemberger, nice job. You set the tone right away. It was 21 for her at one point in the game. And so really nice night by her, and definitely deserving of the Steve Sanitation Player of the Game.
Yellow Jackets turn around, no practice unless they have one on Saturday, don't know, but they get ready to turn around for another Heart of the Lakes Conference rival here Monday night right back here at the Hive.
Well, yeah, and I can't imagine, because you just unpack what these coaches have to do. They're literally probably getting ready for 2 games at one practice. So this is what we're going to do here, and this is what we're going to do there in the next game on Monday. That being said, what focus by these young ladies to be able to take care of school, take care of all the other things they have to do, and then be able to get ready for 2 games in one practice. That speaks volumes to what they do and how they are focused and attentive in what they do. So we're right back here on Monday night, Jason, and we started out slow. We're getting our fill as well right now as we're back up here Monday night, looking forward to a good game.
Well, that's Lance Rock. I'm Jason Groth. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you Monday night here from the Hive on the 549 Media Network.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.